Good evening. Welcome to the mingle. Little bit late. I do apologise. We're just getting over the excitement of the end-to-end football that we've just seen.
Yeah.
And listen, 1-1, Atletico Madrid 1, Arsenal 1. And at the start of the game, I would have definitely taken that. I didn't see that coming. I thought Atleti was going to come away with a win, only because of the way we've been playing. I just thought that they were on the up. But a bit of a game of two halves, really, wasn't it, Norm?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the first half didn't really show much. We felt in control of the game, but Atleti weren't really pushing it.
No.
Then we got the penalty at the end of the first half, and then Atleti must have had the hot air treatment, and they came out on the front foot. And really, the first 35, 40 minutes of that second half, they were in control, weren't they? And should have really wrapped it up, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they had two big.
What did you make of it?
Yeah, no, exactly what you say. First off, I was surprised that they didn't actually press us as they should. I mean, you heard the atmosphere in the stadium was electric, but I think after we sort of started taking, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
We started taking control of the game in just terms of just passing it around the back and not really doing anything as such. That kind of sort of quieting down the stadium a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And you sort of heard the pundits sort of saying and the commentators sort of saying that they were quite surprised by our Atletico Madrid's tactics in terms of not pressing us hard, maybe trying to set traps for us and stuff like that. As you say, we get the penalty. Which was a penalty against Victor Gokers. And to be fair, I thought Victor Gokers had a decent first half. I mean, he was chasing.
He worked hard, didn't he? He worked the channels hard, didn't he?
Yeah, he worked the channels hard.
Got himself in front of defenders, didn't he? He did work hard.
Yeah. Again, should he have been hooked? I don't know. Maybe he's just preserving him for, the game, because obviously we've got a game on Saturday. So maybe he's probably taken a couple of those players off. Did it look like we was trying to go for the win? Not really. It was just really a kind of case of let's just contain them. Do you know what I mean? But as I said, second half, Atletico came out and, two massive chances. Griezmann hitting the crossbar.
I mean, the Lookman
Lookman. You're just thinking, you know what I mean? Yeah. You're thinking, oh my God, here we go, sort of thing. And look, the penalty. I think it was a penalty. We're robbed. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say that that's the reason why. If we do go on to, we don't know if we happen to go out of this competition, which would be the first time in 140 years back to back.
Exactly.
Nobody want to hear that stat, though. Nobody want to hear that stat.
No. Let's not have that stat.
Let's not have that stat. You know what I mean? Look, the top Gooners are going to big this up. They're going to say, I mean, Martin Keown, our summing up of the game was that Arsenal were magnificent. I'm thinking, what game was he watching?
I don't know. I can't say it was magnificent, Norm. The only thing I can say it was controlled throughout the game until they scored.
Yeah, because
until they scored, it was controlled, wasn't it, bruv? You know what I mean? I might freeze in a minute, but I'm going to try and go on, carry on, mate.
No, because I think we needed that second goal, and I think when they got the penalty, as soon as it hits the hand, it doesn't matter. In the Champions League, they're going to give it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean when they send him over to the screen, full well they're going to give it. And to be honest, the way it looked like Ben White brought his hand to the ball. When you look at it, it's come at him at pace, but then his hands come towards the ball. So if it was kind of a case of, but at the end of the day, it's a tough one. But it is a penalty. They equalise it. I mean, listen, my guy didn't hardly move. Raya was like there jiggling up on the line, and then next thing you know, the ball's in the back of the net. Great goal by Alvarez. Yeah, great goal by Alvarez and that. Look. So it was a controlled game. That's what I would call it, a controlled game. But it's you look at the PSG game, the Bayern Munich game, and you just think night and day. You know what I mean? And you know what the top Gooner are going to do? They're going to compare this controlled game, and this is how you get through to a final. Look, we're going to be at home. Am I confident? Not really, because I've seen, teams come to the Emirates like Bournemouth and beat us. Do you know what I mean? And so for me, yeah, it is what it is. VAR,
play for, mate.
yeah.
It's definitely all to play for. I mean, big up to everyone that's locked in. There is a poll. Was it a penalty or not? The poll's in. Joseph Connor Golden, absolute member for 10 months. You absolute legend, my friend. Rice good, DJB, but Saka gave the ball away loads. Saka's ring rusty, man. He's lacking game time. Yeah. He's not fully fit. He's not the player you're asking him to do too much. He's struggling. Noni Madueke, absolutely rubbish. I'm sorry. Trossard's no good. Martinelli didn't do much. Again,
it's like, DJB, it's like the technical ability of these players. It's like when you compare them up against Bayern Munich and against PSG, just the way they move it. Even like Atletico Madrid, they still move the ball nice. You know what I mean? There was patterns of play. Arsenal don't play in triangles, and when they get the ball, they just give it straight back to them. Saliba's not for me personally speaking. When Saliba goes past the halfway line, he's not comfortable in the ball. I think what he needs to do is release it a lot earlier. He's not a ball player. Gabriel, again, a little bit panicky tonight. There was one incident where the ball came over, he completely missed it, and he knew because at the end they nearly scored. He went, "Sorry, guys." You know what I mean? I think that was the Lookman, or if it was not Lookman chance, it was the Griezmann chance. But so all in all, is it? Would you? They had the more chances. They had the more shots. So it is what it is. Big ups, Matty, man. Big up every time.
I'm just sitting back here eating. I'm back here eating, but we here, brother. We here.
Big up, Matty, man.
I'm eating as well, mate. I've got my rich sea biscuits.
Nice. DJB, you thought we'd get smashed over the last week? Yeah, based on the evidence that I've been watching Arsenal.
We're allowed to have an opinion.
Giving you an honest football opinion.
Yeah,
I think we would get beat tonight. Yeah, because Arsenal haven't been playing well, and we were on the back foot that second half. We were on the back foot. If Lookman puts that in the bottom corner and the Griezmann goal goes in, we're having a completely different conversation. They are coming out of there 3-1 winners, but it wasn't to be. There is a poll in the chat, guys. Was it a penalty? I've seen them given. I've seen them not given. I didn't think there was a lot of contact to actually bring him down to that sort of dive, but nevertheless, there was a contact. He went for the ball, missed the ball. He's made contact with a player. For me, it's probably a pen, but it'd be interesting to see why it was overlooked. But big up every single one of you in the chat. Darren Sullivan, the fact Odegaard was dragged off shows he could not hold the midfield together and he missed an easy chance. And he had the ump when he was dragged off. He's probably looking at that thinking, why have I been dragged? I've had a good game there. But again, lack of creativity for me. Lack of creativity. Zubamendi's legs had gone in the second half. We was holding on in areas there. Matty, what did you think of the game? I think a draw's a fair result in my book, but I don't know. What do you think, Matty?
I felt like in the first half, I felt like we did fairly well there, and in the second half, I just felt like the game got completely away. Once he took Jokic off, that was pretty good. All right, they looked over and said, we can push everybody else off the ball. We cannot muscle everybody. We can, and it highlights a frailty that I have long worried about when we play teams that are very, very good technically.
Yep.
You saw it. I was telling during the broadcast, I said, man, I was so glad we can bring Sorlock because of the way that we play. He's going to have to, in order for us to win this tie, he's going to have to put a lot of boys to play football. Because being under pressure constantly, we're prone to mistakes. We have got to go after these teams, man. I'm glad we got out of there tonight. I would have wanted a win going back home.
I thought they were there for the taking, Matty.
I did too. It was kind of, what it felt like.
We'd have been braver and more ambitious and more creative. I think
this is what we're saying. This is what I'm saying.
You know what it felt like, y'all? It felt like Liverpool the first time we played them. It felt just like Liverpool. We had
it like the Enfield game, wasn't it?
Yep.
And we got.
I thought they were definitely taking. I thought we could have probably put 2 in if we worked hard enough. I mean, you can highlight the penalty. A lot of fans are going to highlight that penalty tonight. I mean, I thought it was a penalty, but I don't think that necessarily was the catalyst of the result of the game, because I felt like there were opportunities there that we should have, that we had. You had there towards the end of the game with bumbling inside the box. But see, these are the highlights that we talked about last night, DJ, where you look at where the goals are coming from.
Yeah.
Outside of the striker, where the goals coming from. He brings on everybody who I mentioned that has not scored within a month. Everybody comes on, and what do you see? The same exact thing. The same exact thing. Yeah. The manager should have left the striker on, because at least the striker draw. You have to account for the striker.
Yeah.
We brought the striker.
Jesus was a non-entity, wasn't he?
But see, this is what you bought him for, DJ and Norski. You this time last year, everybody was screaming about, we need a striker, we need a striker, we need a striker, we need a striker. Well, these are the games you need him in.
Yep.
He's leading the goals, the goal scoring talent.
19.
And he's got 19 goals. He has to be in the game. He has to be in the game. Now, what worries me now, this is what should have everybody worried. Kai Havertz to be there for the second leg.
Yeah. Kai
Odegaard, yeah, this is what you better worry about. Is he going to go back to being cautious again? And is he not going to do what's right? Because this striker has to play. For us to even stand a chance, he has to play next week. The striker has to play. Eze has to start next week.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no debate about that. He has to start.
I was shocked that Eze never started. I mean, he never looked injured to me, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. He should have started.
If he's fit enough to come on, you got to start.
He thought Odegaard was going to come out there and try to provide something. Odegaard is old. It's like I said before I left the stream. It's time for him to be sold. This is another opportunity to step back and look at Odegaard. What is he offering that's making a difference in the games like tonight? Yeah, I mean, maybe you could go back to the penalty kick. Yeah, he was involved in on that. But after that, what happened? What did we see? How many attacks stalled out with him tonight? How many attacks stalled out tonight? What did Eze do? The first thing Eze did was looking for. Got the ball. He's looking for. He looked to the left. He looked to the right.
Yeah, he was dropping into those pockets, wasn't he? And
in the pockets,
They were trying to pick him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something else I noticed too. I watched this tonight. It's going to be a problem going forward. Soccer is not easily to be moved off the ball. Anybody that's got a little strength will walk over the soccer, move. I'll take it.
Bang, yeah, move.
Oh, yeah. He looks weak.
He looks very weak. He looks extremely weak on the ball now.
Yeah.
Literally
every duel that he went into,
he lost. Yep. He's very weak on the ball. And that's the kind of stuff that Simeone looks at, and he's going to exploit that. In the summer, we're going to have to have stronger players. Either we're going to have some of these guys are going to have to get in the gym, and we're going to have players that can hold up. Yeah, well, I said in the chat here, Damon is not coming out anymore this year.
Yeah,
I can't believe Damon never got on there. He would have unlocked. He would have caused all sorts of problems. The free kicks they were giving away. He'd have caused all sorts of problems.
Exactly. Yeah. And somebody said
it.
Somebody said it. They were there for the taking. Because when you look and they weren't offering any press or anything, and I know the commentator said, is it maybe because they're trying to set traps for us and whatever. At that point, if you're a good manager and they're not doing that, this is when you go at them. Yeah, the thing with Arsenal, when I watched the way we play football, my son said, Dad, he said, we can't play football. We just don't know how to play football. Keep playing football on the ground and pass the ball. Basics. It's the basics. Pass and move. There's no movement. It's literally we're static. Yeah. I was on the phone to Matty. Yeah.
Because I had the radio on as well, trying to listen to what they were saying as well as it live. And he was saying that it's all. It was first half. It was all predictable. It was all predictable. It was all pedestrian and everything else. He said they've got to start mixing it up. They've got to start changing its ways. But that's when you've got to look at the manager. This is what I'm saying.
It's his system. It's too rigid, and a lot of the times on that left hand side, because my son said the left hand side is a problem. Listen, Ankepie is a good defender. He defends well, but he's not good on the ball. He's not good on the ball. Okay. the other thing as well, if he has got the ball, he doesn't offer the overlap, or if he's on the ball, what's the name, doesn't offer him the overlap. Martinelli doesn't offer the overlap because he's cutting in. So there's no option out there. So they have to cut in. So they're now in a congested area where, because they're not technically good, they can't receive the ball. Martinelli can't receive the ball and do it. His head is down. Yeah. Odegaard. There was one point where Odegaard received the ball. Right. The first thing he did, he turns, and I thought, lay it off. No, what is he? He stands still and he spins. He literally does a pirouette in the middle to do the same pass that he should have passed early on. The thing is, when you're watching those kind of football games, right? When you're watching it from afar, you're thinking, oh, well, these players have got lots of time. They haven't got lots of time. You have to play those through balls or those early balls. Yeah, just little things where they take an extra touch.
Yeah,
I'm watching PSG and I'm watching Bayern Munich. It's like pop, 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 pop.
It's levels, isn't it, Norms?
It's levels, man. It's levels, and you've got people turning around and saying, "Oh, they're not good defensively. They play a high." Listen, the best attack is defense. The best attack is defense. Yeah. Sorry, let's get the words around.
Yeah, it's all good, brother. I just think, like, you watch us tonight and go back to what Norski said. You're looking at situations there. Players receive the ball. There's no support to that player who receives the ball. Players are standing there watching that player, looking for that player to do something instead of coming to the ball. Like you said, where the give and goes at here? To beat a team like Athletic, you got to go give and go. You got 1-2s over the, you got to be able to move the ball quickly. And we have a problem where we don't know how to defend teams as well that move with the ball on the floor. If you notice, we attack in bunches. So if we defend in bunches, if a team plays with the ball on the floor, 2 or 3 players will go to that one player with the ball. By the time they get to that player, the ball's over there. That's how they catch us on the counter every time. That's basic football. That's basic football. Well, how do you stop that, man? Well, what you do is real simple. If he has the ball, who can he pass the ball to? Let me take that person away. We don't do that. We attack. We defend in bunches. Soon as the ball is played to a player, if it's on the floor, 2 or 3 players go to that player. As soon as they get to him, the ball's over there. Another pass, they in. This has been the problem when we play teams with balls that play with the ball on the floor. With the ball on the floor. Big up, Jezza. With the ball on the floor. We have got to figure out a way to deal with this next time. Because if we don't deal with this in the next time, fellas, I'm telling you, the only way you can do this, you got to play football. Got to play football on next week. They got to go down. They go down swinging. You can't let it go to penalty kicks because Ray ain't no good on penalty kicks. He let 5 right past him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Didn't even move, did he?
You saw it. That's his biggest weakness is penalty kicks now.
Yeah.
The
thing that worried me as well tonight was the way Zubimendi just dropped off again, and he was like, he was just non-existent. There was too many players out there carrying players. Rice was carrying that midfield again, and I just feel it's an opportunity there. I mean, okay, I'll hold my hands up at the start of the game. Based on the way Arsenal have been playing, I thought Atleti was in the driving seat coming into this game. But as that game went on, I'm thinking, come on, be a bit braver. Show a little bit more ambition. Get a bit more creative. And when he took Gyökeres off, I mean, I'm so glad he never brought on Sorloth because he was thinking, I'm happy with a draw. Yeah. If he brings on Sorloth, then they might have nicked something. But even he was happy with a draw. So it was a weird game. I think both managers settled for the draw.
Yeah. I think the draw, and I told you this yesterday. I think a draw would have suited Athletic. Yeah, because they can. Okay, we'll go for it there. I just don't know what worries me. I just don't know if Arteta has it in him to go, you know what, let me take the shackles off since this is the semifinal. We got to, that's what I'm thinking his mind is. I'm thinking he's thinking, well, if we can go there, we can probably take the game to them. And if we can get a goal or 2, they'll have to come out and play. And if they come out and play, then we can.
They'll do it on the counter. Yeah, we'll do it on the
counter. Yeah. That's what Simeone's thinking.
Yeah,
that was my biggest fear because I think I said to you on the phone, Noski, we needed 3 goals today. Personally, I think 3 goals ties over. We're done.
Yeah.
3-1, we're good to go. No problem.
Yeah.
1-1, now we got to play under pressure at home.
Yeah.
And you know what happens when we have to play under pressure.
Well, this is it. I mean,
the thing is, just to come in, I don't think we've got it in us to come out and play at the moment. The way we're playing is attacking football. So I think if the pressure, where the pressure is going to be is where we'll probably play out and go to penalties and whatever. I think that's probably where it will go. You'll go to extra times, which you don't need, because I don't think we can do that. We're not brave enough to do that. That's the problem. He won't go into that game. You know, he would rather try and make sure that he doesn't lose the game, yeah, and then to see what happened if we did happen to get a set piece or a penalty. Because tonight, that's all it was. 3 penalties. One obviously was disallowed. You know. So I just don't know if we've got it in us to even come out and play that kind of football. Not in this late stage. We're not the sort of team that can just flick it, the switch and turn it on. The way we played against them in the earlier rounds, in the league stages, yeah, it's a totally different Arsenal. Yeah. There was no pressure. There was no pressure.
Whether we can step up another level.
Yeah, we haven't got it. We haven't got the gear to do it.
On the back foot, I just felt we were struggling to step up that next level.
Yeah.
Now Saturday, we've got Fulham on Saturday. We ain't even got them on Sunday. We've got them on the Saturday. Now, that game has taken a lot out of them.
Yep.
Now, Athletic can rest players the weekend. We can't.
We can't.
So we're going into that league game now. The same pressure is going to be on them because we're going for the Premier League and Man City are on our coattails. And knowing that this game is in the balance Tuesday. So we've got to go Saturday, then Tuesday. So how's he going to deal with that?
Do you think, sorry, do you think he took those players off, like Gokares and Madueke and Martinelli off because he's thinking about Saturday?
No, I don't think he did.
No, I think it was part of his game plan, personally. I just think it was he looked at the situation. He in his mind, he probably thought he was going to try to pull what he did that last leg we played him and try to blitz him. And he's not going to blitz them like they're not going to fall for that again. I mean, we got away with it the first time we played them because they kind of fell apart. But if you notice, they just stayed to their shape, and then as soon as he put on Trossard, Jesus, and Saka, I'm telling you. In their mind, they said this is the weakest of the lot, and so you start the physicality take over, out winning second balls.
Yep.
You know, making Rice have to clean up. You saw misplaced passes. You saw the stuff that we've normally seen. The only good thing about it was Odegaard wasn't on the pitch. It was Eze, so that way it was kind of held together a little bit. But if you had somebody like Odegaard and 29 on the pitch, we probably been in some serious trouble.
Yep.
Can you see? Sorry, Matty. Can you? This good point by Kevin Anthony. Can you see Norgard and MLS coming in Saturday? Can you see him rotating against Fulham? How's he going to attack it? How's he going to do this?
But you know what? See that goes back to rotation. We're back to the rotation discussion. Norgard should have been playing back in January, February. We should have been getting He should have been getting games in months ago. Now, if he comes in, see what happens now. If he comes in and it capitulates on Saturday. Now see what do we it's Norgard Norgard is because the finger point is out.
Yeah.
And see now you're asking him to come in. He hadn't really got much game time in the last couple of months outside of a few hand-me-down games. And you're asking a lot. Norgard should have been playing because you could have used him months and months ago.
Yeah.
And
he's fresh. He's fresh.
Yeah.
This guy's fresh. You know what I mean? 56 minutes of Premier League. I mean, it's crazy.
He's hanging on. He's gonna try to go with what he wants, what he knows best is the basic batch. He tried it tonight with Odegaard. Like I said, I'm concerned about the game next week because I'm wondering, is he gonna go back to Kai Havertz again? It would be suicide if he goes with Kai Havertz next Tuesday against that team. Suicide. You can kiss if you see his name on both y'all. We all in the same group together. If you see his name on that chat, if y'all see his name on that team sheet starting next week, go ahead and shut the tie down. It's over.
Yeah.
And if you see him and Odegaard and Zubamendi and all them in that, shut it down.
Yeah, forget it.
Yep.
Wow.
He played. What's his name? Simeone played he played a strong game of poker tonight because, like I said, he looked at that tonight and said, well. We're going to try to go for it. We're not going to overforce it. If we have to go there 1-1, we'll go for it there. Because let's not forget now, remember where they beat Barcelona? They had to go to the new camp. They went to the new camp and beat them.
This ain't over. This tie ain't over.
They went there and beat them. The last leg was at home where they defended it, pretty much defended it. So they have no problem. They have no problem coming to the Emirates and getting the result. And they've done it before in history as well. So I'll go back to it again. The manager's going to have a long, hard thought over the weekend.
This is where he's going to earn his money.
This is it. 15.6. Now we talking about 15.6 million now. These are 15.6 million problems that he's got to worry about starting Saturday and going into the next Tuesday.
This is where he earns his money. Yep. This is what shows what an elite manager some say he is, because he's now got to navigate his way through Fulham.
Across your JB. Let me say this too. This is another thing that really got under my skin tonight watching the game. He's standing there in a situation like that with the penalty. He's standing there watching Simeone work the referees. Brother, in the Premier League, you screaming, you standing next to the fourth official all the time. You need to be working the referees during that period, because clearly it's all over the place. Well, if you go over there, you need to go over there. Hey, man, how can you not give him a penalty when he misses the ball and hit the man? Something to put the thought in the referee's ear. He's allowing Simeone to,
because literally he was moving. Simeone was literally yards away from him when the guy was looking at the screen. Do you know what I mean?
Or the referee. This is you're in a semifinal. You have to bring that to the table here. You've got to lose your mind in the semifinal. He's got to walk over. Hey man, what's this referee? You got 30 hands. I'm looking at him. He's standing there watching it. And then when he gets the call, goes the other way. Now he's upset. Simeone knew what he was doing. Simeone knew that if he did not walk over there and work that referee, the VAR wasn't even gonna get looked at.
Yeah.
Because they had to convince the referee to go to the monitor.
Yep. Yeah.
He made that call without even thinking about it. But as soon as he did it, foul.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And so then from there, you work the referees. And that's exactly what he did. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with Arteta in critical situations. Because if that was the second leg, I'd be really pissed off.
Yeah. Facts. Absolute facts. Yeah, he's got to work the ref. He's got to do it. Yeah, 100%.
Because he was doing all sorts of things. He was giving that. He was giving this. He was, everything.
Yeah.
Of course, the referee's going to look at it and go, all right, I better just go over and look at it. As soon as he has to walk over to that screen,
he's got to be in there with it. He's got to be in there with it.
Got to be in there.
He's got to be in there. It's the only chance you got.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I used to see that when I coach, if I see something crazy, I'm working the referee. Hey, man. You giving this?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to get this?
Yeah. I'm sure the referee said that, from what my son said, because he's like the referee made after when he was explaining, he's like the referee, he said to say he got the ball, he didn't get the ball. I couldn't work it out.
I think what it was, he had a big discussion, didn't he, on that second penalty? He had a big discussion on the pitch before he went to the monitor. Now, normally when they give a penalty, they go to the monitor straight away.
That's right, yeah.
But what happened was he had a big discussion and he's going, yeah. So I think they're telling him that it wasn't enough contact to go down, but go and look at it yourself. And I think that's the instruction he got. But in the poll, it's close. I mean, 62% said, yeah, it was a penalty. 38% said it wasn't. So it's one of them. It's one of them for me. I personally think there was contact. He went to the ball.
He missed, and he hit the man.
Missed it, and therefore it's a penalty.
It's a penalty by the law, by the law.
Yeah.
Contact is made. Okay, he might have.
And if we'd have got that, that was well against.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
massively against the run of play. But you're right. They've got nothing to worry about the second leg on Tuesday because we see what they've done with Barca. And as I said, we've got to go again on Saturday. We've got to play a high maintenance game on Saturday. We've got to get 3 points against Fulham. And now this is what we're trying to say. This is all the pressure that we have put on ourselves. If we'd have got the job done in the Premier League, and we'd be 9 points clear going into the Fulham game, you can go and draw that game. You can perhaps rest a few players. I don't know whether that's right, but you know where I'm coming from. The pressure's not as bad, and then you can concentrate on the home leg on Tuesday. But now it's another cup final. Declan Rice has got to put in the hard yards again. Saliba, Gabriel, they've all got to be on it again. You know, it's all got to be on it again. Big up everyone that's locked in. Make sure that you're subbing to me. Make sure you're subbing to the Southern Gooner and Nortsky TV as well. Make sure that you're subbing there. Doing all sorts of great things, guys. So big up to Joseph as well. Big up Gianni, man. Make sure you go and sub to Gianni as well. Man knows his football and absolute legend. Big up the legends on the panel. Wasn't a bad game. However, we are lucky Atleti didn't put the Jets on in attack. Going to be a cagey second leg. 100% Gianni. 100%. I thought they showed too much respect first half, Gianni, if I'm being honest with you. I think Atleti sort of saw Arsenal. They was a bit bruised from when we played them in the league phase, and I think they was aware that we could, you know, perhaps suffocate them a little bit and nick a couple of goals, and I think they played it a little bit cagey first half. Second half, obviously, when they was a goal down, they had to come out a little bit, and to be honest, they had the clearer-cut chances. I think they had 17 shots, didn't they? Yeah,
it was 18 shots. I think in the end it was 18 shots to 11.
Yeah, big up, Gianni. T. Gooner, big up to you. Big up, fellas. Arteta would be delighted with that result. Yeah, we are. I am. I've got to be honest.
I know, because we didn't expect it. I said 2-0 to Atleti.
I'll hold my hands up, as I always do. If I get it wrong, I'll hold my hands up. It was just literally a football decision. I said Arsenal were going into it, not on good form, looking poor. Atleti had just knocked out Barcelona over 2 legs. Of course, I'm going to go with Atleti. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
I expect Atleti to turn up the heat in the next game.
Yeah, I think a lot of these supporters that are on our side, we say it as it is in terms of how we see the game.
Exactly.
It's not a hate campaign, because I can guarantee you, right, DJB and Matty, and this is where the pressure's been put on ourselves, because we've always said if we go into that Man City game 12 points clear, and even if we had a good game with Man City and ended up losing that game 2-1, there's a feeling of, look, we're about to go and win a league. There will be a different mindset, a different step. Sometimes just knowing that, listen, you're going to make history again by winning the league in 20 plus years, there's going to be a different set. But because of the pressure now, where in 12 days we've gone from 12 points to now goal difference, the pressure heaped on you on top of that, it drains it out of you. Because what would happen is these guys would be going into the games with a different step, a bit of a bounce, and maybe going into this game, we would have probably come out this game maybe winning this 1-0 or even 2-1.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But now you have a situation now where you're thinking about, we got a game on Saturday evening. The problem is we're not scoring goals. It's what we call now the straight shootout between us and Man City. We know that Man City have the firepower. Right now, we haven't got that kind of firepower. They're using real guns. We're using water pistols. And we just got to hope. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, listen, on Saturday, I'm not expecting us to score a lot of goals.
No.
Not expecting us to score a lot of goals.
That could definitely be a draw on Saturday.
That's what I'm saying.
Be a draw on Saturday. I mean, if they get up for it, if we do win and they get up for it and the players get up for it, you got to give them some credit, because they're going through with this manager, they're going through some hell at the moment. They're having to dig in deep.
Dig deep. And you said it, DJ Green.
Big up the chat, guys, as always. Absolute legends. Everyone's frustrated why Max Dowman's not even getting 5 minutes, 10 minutes, Matty. A game like today where you saw sloppy tackling, it was built for players to get on the ball and get on the turn and run at players, wasn't it? It was just built for that game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think for me, I kind of, once soccer came back, I knew Diamond that was over. That whole experiment was done for the year.
Yeah,
and I feel like you remember last year about the same time when we had players out, he wouldn't play Skelly and Ethan. We're back to that again. When you need to play, you don't use him. A game like tonight, he could have came over for the last 10 minutes. Even Sophie said it last night. He could have came over for the last 10 minutes. What is that going to hurt in a game like tonight? Last couple of minutes or whatever. Because what was Trossard offering? This is what I'm saying. You have to look. What were those players offering? that was going to change the game.
Absolutely nothing. And when you compare that to what they were offering, those players that were offering last night, every single player was on it. Yeah. Substitutes come on, bang on it. The starting 11, Bayern Munich and PSG on it. Quality football, breaking the lines, passing and moving. Yeah. You look at that tonight, and both teams, to be fair, there was errors in both teams. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty even, to be honest. I thought it was pretty even. I mean, we weathered the storm, didn't we, second half? And then we took control the last 10 minutes of the game. We got back into it again. But again, for me, the biggest mistake he made was taking Gyökeres off.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Again, he's made a statement there. He's took Gyökeres off. And I'm just thinking, again, like for like subs again, isn't it? He hasn't done anything different.
Yep,
he never put Jesus on the left. He could have kept... What he could have done tonight, he could have put Gyökeres up. He could have kept Gyökeres on, and he could have put Jesus on the left.
To the left. Yep. That's his normal position. That's his natural position.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't understand why he wouldn't put him out there.
And then you're thinking, and then you've got him thinking, you've got him on the back foot. But again, this is what I'm saying. This is why I question his in-game management, because his in-game management again is found wanting. I'm thinking, if you're going to make the subs, put Jesus on the left. Keep Gyökeres down the middle, because he's terrorising the defenders. He's getting in front of the defenders. He's being a nuisance. Keep him on the left and bring Damon on the right.
Yeah.
Saka's not fit.
Nope.
Let the kid come on and do his stuff. Do you know what I mean? And again, he's stuck to what he knows.
You can clearly tell Saka is not up to par.
Yeah.
I mean, he just looks frail. He looks frail.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that in a negative connotation. I'm just saying he looks like he's not up to football standards right now. He's easily moved off the ball. He's lost a step. I mean, he's not football fit, especially for a high intensity game like
that. He's lost that pace, hasn't he? He's lost that kind of like.
It's clear to see he's lost a few steps.
Yeah,
I just think Arteta's just hoping that you chuck these players on and just hoping it works. It's just like, all right, throw you on and just hope for the best. That's literally what it is. As you rightly said, DJ, but if you leave Gokon and and put Jesus out on the left, because he's tricky there. That's where he does his sort of best work. Because when he was playing in the middle, I mean, most of the time he was on the floor. He was on the floor. He's dropped deep. Like at one point, I'm thinking, why are you so deep?
I mean, Trossard, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to see Trossard and Martinelli in an Arsenal shirt. I think they're dreadful. Noni Madueke, dreadful. They're gone. They're absolutely poor. They're so poor. It's really bad. Our best front three on paper is Jesus, Scott, 14 and Dowman. Big up this way. Yeah, 100%. Arsenal's women's TV, big up to you. Our midfield is a huge problem. We have outgrown Rice, and Zubi is a bench player. We have nobody to process the ball. Huge hole in midfield. Needs a huge revamp in the summer. 100% to you.
Yeah, big up
to you.
Big up, brother.
Trossard's not strong enough, going backwards, putting our backing in pressure when he didn't need to go. When he didn't need to go forward at the time, Madrid was pressing in the passage of play.
Yeah.
This is the problem we're going to have, though, isn't it? This is the problem we're going to have. We were robbed.
Yeah, he's come out already. He's come out already, and
made it.
As soon as it happened, he's on Twitter and he's on his shorts, doing his shorts already, and saying,
"Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen."
Yeah.
We need a song. We need a song for Rob. We need a song. Oh yeah, what's
I
that?
shot the sheriff, but I shoot the deputy.
That's it. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the
ego. Yeah.
Saka needs to be breasted and bought back pre-season. He needs to be sold if you don't pull his socks up, my friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cash in on him, or he's going to walk for nothing.
Absolutely shocked.
He's going to walk for nothing. I don't blame Gyökeres much because he's simply not used to cowardly footy. Even Messi would struggle here, a bit like 2018 Argentina side that played sideways a lot. Netweed, great comment.
JB,
I remember it well.
I said I was going to do this. Normski, you got your water?
Yes.
Get your
Oh, you
water.
know what? I've finished it, but I'll just pretend there's water in there.
You got a beverage, Nick?
You got a beverage with you, DJ? You got
I'll
the
get a
beverage with you?
I'll get one. Hang on. I'll go get one.
Get your beverage. Get your beverage.
Just imagine this water. I drank all mine off, man.
Yeah, I got a swig in here of my wife.
I got the water. Here we go.
Chat. Get your beverage. Chat if you anywhere nearby.
Yeah, man.
Get your drinks, guys. Let's all mingle. Come on, get your drinks.
You know, we like to have fun here. We like to have fun here on the mingle.
Put the cups in the chat.
I watch it.
The cups in the chat.
How many goals has Jokeris scored this year?
Oh, he's 19 now. All comps, isn't it? 19.
Take a swig of that water.
No, here we go.
Let that sip in. Sit in. 19 goals. 19 goals with this attack. 19.
Yeah. No, 19.
I'm going to say another swig of water. Hang on.
Yeah, Paul Hardcastle. Yeah, 19. Paul Hardcastle.
Come on.
19. That's what Paul Hardcastle said. Paul Hardcastle said.
At the Emirates, they were only 19. No,
19.
The average age.
Only 19.
The average age.
The average age is 19.
The average goal scorer at the Emirates before Brock arrived was 7. 7.
Can y'all believe that?
The average goal scoring is 19. No, 19.
He's on pace for 20 goals in a team that he rarely gets the ball in. Anybody rarely passes him.
Yeah.
And you got people coming out and saying, well, he scored penalties. Well, he's a striker. That's his job.
That's his job. As in the words of Roy Keane, do your job. Do your job.
In front of that defender, and he made that penalty.
Yeah, he forced the hand on that penalty. Yeah,
he got ahead of the defender and forced that.
Which is why I said I don't understand why Arteta took him off, because he was giving him all kind of hell tonight. And anytime he was in that box, because you have to try to outmuscle him. So of course, and he's gonna fall over a little easy. You know how he is. He's gonna try to make a meal of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand Arteta's thinking in situations like that, man. I just like, bro, work the striker, use him. He's designed for teams like that.
These teams coming on in the cup semi-final.
Yeah, in the semi-final. To do what? This I'm looking at. I sent y'all a video yesterday of him in the training. Y'all saw what he did in training yesterday. He was in front of the goal and kicked it past right past the goal in training. So I'm like, what you think if he can't score that way? What's going to do against a live human? I mean, come on, man. Let's be real. This is what I'm talking about. We're right here on the doorstep of destiny, and then he's doing this kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that worries me in the second leg.
Yeah,
because see, for me personally, I didn't want us to have to go home with a whole lot of pressure. I want us to go home to you up 2 goals, 3 goals. Hey man, see it out. Now they're gonna be if we lose the game this weekend, or draw the game this weekend. Going into that game, now it's the head's going to be all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what you don't want to happen. And even going into that game, it's still going to be it's going to be a psychological thing here going into that game. Oh, he's playing Solov next week. He didn't play Solov today. He's playing him next week. You will see Solov, and we lucky Alex Baena came in when he did too. He kept, like I said, he kept Griezmann on most of that game. Because if Alex Baena would have gotten that a little earlier, we probably would have had some serious problems. Oh, but you see the difference. You see the difference for anybody that watched that game tonight. You subtract Athletic, you put in either one of them other 2 teams over there, we probably lose that game tonight. 2-3 goals. If we'd have played Barcelona or Bayern or
PSG, yeah,
we would have serious problems tonight. We would have serious problems.
Yeah, we wouldn't be. They'd be moving the ball too quick. We just wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah,
wouldn't stand a chance, because when you look at our defense, when it played, because our defense now, which at the start of the season, everybody was saying, oh, we've conceded the least amount of shots and this, we're on this and we're on that. Now we're looking shaky.
Yeah, we've given up a goal just about every other game now.
Yeah,
every other game now we've given up a goal.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's the let's get the sets up on tonight's game. Let's see how it all panned out. There we go. Let's have a little look at this. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you smash a like. That does help the channel. And make sure that you're subbing to my guests, Matty the Southern Gooner and Nulski TV. So here we go, guys. 52%, 48%. XG, because there's a lot of people that love the XG. Look at that. 2.22, 1.50. Atleti, 18 shots to our 11. They had 3 big chances. We had 2. There was the substitutions, which for me was all completely wrong, if I'm going to be honest with you. And there's the player ratings. That's what they've given. Let's have a look at these player ratings, Matty. And Norms Gorkareds. Look at the rating he gets. 8.1.
Yep.
8.3 for Alvarez. I thought Alvarez played really well, actually.
Yeah,
7.1 is probably about right. In Capo, 7.4. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I thought defensively he was good.
6.2 Ben White.
I mean, that on that left hand side, Lookman was giving him a bit of trouble.
Does he still Mascara? No, does he go into Mascara next week?
This is the thing.
I think he will. I think he'll bring Mascara next week. Ben White looks shaky again. Let's have a look at the defence. Saliba, 7.5. Do we agree with that? Are we going with 7.5? They've scored him higher than Gabriel.
I think Gabriel had more of the shake because there's a couple of things he did. Like there's one that I was saying earlier on where the ball has come over the top.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assessment for Gabriel too. I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Odegaard, 6.8 for Odegaard.
No, that's way up there. No, that's too high.
No, just too high.
5.2 I'd give him.
Yeah.
I was going to say 4.8. 4.8.
There's a pattern here, people, right? Because every time I look at these, every time, and they're pretty spot on with their assessments, right? People that do this. Every time I look at this, whether it's a league game or a Champions League game, the same players are in the 6s. Martinelli,
Madueke,
Noddy Madueke, Zubimendi, and Odegaard and White. The same players every week.
Yeah.
Every week. So that's a bit high. What about Zubimendi, 6.5?
It's probably about right.
I thought he faded second half.
Did he play more? Did he play more advanced? Was Declan playing more as a
first
6?
half? First half he was advanced.
Yeah.
Second half he was overran.
Yeah.
They overran him in the second half.
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
He's got to swap. He's got to play more attacking role.
He's got
Martinelli again, 6.4, rubbish. Absolutely.
I don't even know. He really didn't have any effect on the game tonight.
Noni Madueke, 6.6. How does he get an England shirt?
He didn't. 6 is up there too high for me.
Shocking. I think that's a fair assessment. And again,
he was angry when he got subbed off. He was angry, wasn't he? What was he getting angry for?
Because he's rubbish.
Yeah, you should have been mad with himself.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you know. And then the subs came on. I mean, Eze gets 6.6 after coming on. And these guys started. And they're scoring higher than... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus, never.
No way.
Saka, 6.
No.
Trossard, 5 point... Is that 5.2?
5.9.
5.9.
5.9.
Wow.
It looks like Mascara didn't get scored.
Wow.
Yeah, he was
overall, I think I'm going to say a draw was a fair result. Personally, I don't think we done enough to win it. I don't think they done enough to win it. I think both teams settled for. I think both teams settled for. A
draw.
Both teams settled for a draw. Yeah, 100%.
The one thing you take away from this, I'll say it again. He has to play Gyökeres next week. Gyökeres has scored 3 goals against Athletic. He has to be there on Tuesday. If he's not there Tuesday, if he's goofing off and trying to experiment, I'm telling you, if you see Kai Havertz on that team sheet,
get it.
So
forget it.
If you see Kai Havertz on this team sheet in the mode this year, you could forget both trophies.
Yeah,
both of them.
Yeah. But you know the narrative, Matty DJB, is that they at the moment the blame is on Glock. Everything why we're not where we're meant to be.
I wonder what they're saying now. He got the
penalty.
penalty.
This is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah, because you can't turn around and say that he didn't have a good game tonight. He did have a good game tonight, and as I said, he got the penalty. He scored the penalty. It was a great penalty. So we'll see. We'll see what they've got to say for themselves.
Yeah, foot mob surely owned by Arteta. Probably. Goalpost and Raya saved us. Should at least been Atleti 2-1. Yeah, I mean they missed. They had.
They had the better chances, as you said, DJ B. Yeah, they had the better chances.
Massive chances.
Or big chances, yeah.
I mean, yeah, craziness. Absolutely craziness. I don't know what we're going to do Saturday, people. I mean, this is a worry now. This is a worry now because they looked on their knees at the end of that game, and then they've got to get themselves up for Saturday. And Fulham have got something to play for. Fulham have something to play for. Now, see, this is what I've heard. Right, let's get the league table up, right? Because all eyes are for Saturday now, and people don't think that Fulham have got something to play for. They've got nothing to play for. They're on the beach. Well. We've got a different story on that because I don't think people realise where Fulham are in the league, to be honest. Fulham are 10th, 48 points. They beat Arsenal. They could move up to 6th.
Was it 6th
so
or 7th?
Does that look like they've got nothing to play for, guys? What are we saying now?
In Europe, man, they'll be in the Europe. Looks like to me, they're gonna come. They're gonna come ready to play. They've got a healthy team. I think everybody's there. It's not gonna be easy.
No,
it's not gonna be easy. I don't think any game for the rest of the season for us is gonna be easy. I don't care who we play. Burnley, West Ham. It's not gonna be easy coming down the stretch.
Look at this week after. Jesus.
Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot going on. And today, I think if we could have got a result, I think that makes the game a little bit more easier to go into the next 2 games. But that's back in their mind, rest wise. Like you said, they're coming back. They'll get back tomorrow, maybe tonight. They're gonna have maybe a day or 2 off, and then you into that. And then I can tell you right now, Simeone is resting the whole team over the weekend, so you have a fresh athletic team again next Tuesday.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough. It is definitely going to be tough without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, because you look at that league table there, and as I said, the next 2 games, the teams have got something to play for. I mean, West Ham speaks for itself. If they don't get a result against Brentford, they've got to get 3 points against Arsenal.
Yeah,
they have to. We've got to hope they beat Brentford.
Yeah.
Because if West Ham don't beat Brentford, they've got to get 3 points against Arsenal. Big up Aaron McGlide, man. They have to.
And JB, that's going to be at their stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to have the fans at their back. It's going to be raucous. It's going to be like a, they're going to be trying to, lift the team on, and that's going to be hostile, And I think I mentioned it to either you yesterday. I think it might have been you yesterday. And we still got to go to Burnley, and they're going to want to try to close out the year with a signature win.
I think they're coming to us.
That was Norski. I told that to you yesterday.
Yeah. If we can get through Fulham and Atletico, our fixtures will be once a week, so we will have the rest. I mean, come on, man. Big up David C1. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Without a doubt. And his team selection, this is what I'm saying, his team selection is going to be key, isn't it, Saturday?
Yeah.
What does he do? I mean, can you see him making any changes, Norms? Because as Matty said, if we'd have got the job done tonight, which he should have got really, because I thought they were there for the taking, you go and win tonight, it makes that game Saturday a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Next week now is all to play for. Does he risk resting players? Does he put in a Norgard? Does he start Do you know what I mean? Jesus and Res Gorkarez. I don't know. What do you think he's going to do?
I think, gosh, I don't even know. This is the thing is, I just don't know. You don't know with this manager. I like to think that he'll use some common sense, but I just don't think. I think he's going to get every little drop of blood out of these guys. You know what I mean? Suck them dry. I'd like probably to see Norgard come in because he's going to be fresh. As I said, he's only had 56 minutes of football. But you know what the narrative will be is that if we do end up losing the game, they're going to say, well, there you go, it's Norgard's fault, isn't it? I honestly can't say, DJB. I honestly can't say what he's going to do. I can't see. You know what I mean? If Havertz is what he'll probably do, if Havertz is fit, yeah. If he starts Gyökeres on Saturday, Havertz starts on Tuesday.
Wow. No, he can't play Havertz Tuesday, man.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't go rocking up at the stadium on Tuesday and see that brother playing up front. I can't do it. Matty, please put me out my misery, man. I'm going to be walking up that Emirates. It's going to be absolutely tensed. Semi-final 1-1. We're coming out Ivory. Picture the scene. Ivory Islington Station. The first thing you do when you come out of the station is check the team. You get in the bar and you go, right, team's out, and you just fill it. Everyone's like, oh, no, he's playing him. If I've got Havertz, Matty,
you better start praying.
It'll be a long walk to that stadium.
You better start praying.
You might end up going back to the bar.
Yeah, you might stay there. Yeah, you might stay there.
Oh, no, 19.
Yeah.
The Emirates, it was only 19. No, 19.
Yeah. You're too young.
Crazy stuff. It's just a weird game tonight, isn't it? After last night, that game was just like watching a Division 1 Championship team, wasn't it? It was like, it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. It's crazy. Can he win this Champions League, do you think?
I think if we was to get by there, I don't think we win it.
Can Arsenal win the Champions League? Nah. Come on.
You know, when we go back to Jose Mourinho into Milan, right? Everybody wrote them off and said, like, no way, because the football they were playing was wrong football, but he ended up going and winning. Yeah,
but you know what? That Inter Milan team was stacked defensively.
Yeah.
That was one of the best defenses that he's ever had. Was that team?
Yeah.
I mean, it was legit good. You had to go look at the team. You go back and look at the team, the players that was in that team. And that tell you right there that was a legit team. Because it was Bayern they played, right? Was it Bayern Munich they played?
I think it was Bayern, yeah.
Yeah, and so that was kind of right before they kind of took off, like before they hit that ascendancy, where they were like really good. They were good, but they weren't like really, 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 really good. Yeah. They were good, but they weren't like really, really, really good. But
Netweed's giving it. I feel Zubimendi should be played up front. I don't care anymore. Stick David Raya up there.
Yeah, I was going to say he's the best ball playing football.
He's the most attacking goalkeeper in.
Yeah, he's the most attacking. Yeah,
football, isn't he?
Yeah,
put the goalkeeper up there. Yeah, put him up there. That's what Arteta said.
What was the buzz on the watch along, Matty? What was the feeling on the watch along?
Yeah,
draw a fair result, or did we miss an opportunity?
I think a little bit of both. I think a lot of people just feel like we had a chance there to, especially the first half, man. I just feel like the first half we kind of if we'd just dug in, we have a huge problem with doing that. You go up a goal, come on, let's finish them off.
Yeah,
finish them off.
Let's go. We just feel like emotions, weren't we?
Yeah, it felt like Liverpool. I'm like, they're there. It was there. They were looking uncertain. People looking around. You saw concern in the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd, it was quiet. They just went quiet.
And then you
Rice shouted out, put the kettle on. I'll have a cup of tea. And Zubimendi said, I'll have a sandwich. And
you saw the guy. You saw the guy
making it. Yeah.
The guy was sitting there making.
What's all that about?
He's been doing that. He's been doing that. Like they did it. He did it in the last game. I think every time they have these home games, he does that. You see him making his sandwiches and whatever.
Arteta said, "Bring your lunch." He brought his lunch.
He bought his lunch. He was making it. Yeah, he bought everything. Oh, I tell you what, right? You wait. Let's see what the narrative is next Tuesday. What do you think? Let's all predict what Arteta's going to come out with next Tuesday. Bring you what next Tuesday? Bring your dog.
He's going to say, I think he's going back to fire. I think he's going to bring that fire back.
Bring the fire. He's going to go back to fire. I wonder what the tifo will be.
Yeah. Please light my fire.
Light my fire. Oh, man. He's going to have fireworks going off. There's going to
be... Somebody in the chat said, bring your lemons.
Did they? Sullivan. More the Paul Hardcastle. Although remember Arteta, they won't forget what they've seen. Destruction of AFC. Destruction. I wish I could play it. I'd get.
I know.
Bring your lemons. Yeah, he's going to say, bring your lemons, bring your light bulbs. He's gonna. I'll tell you what. Next Tuesday, man, he's gonna be.
You listen. We know what the war speech will be. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
War.
What is good for
you? No, I mean, listen. He's gonna give it. He's gonna give it big. He's gonna give it large. He's gonna give it large. You can imagine, yeah. It's a chance, 140 years back-to-back semi-finals. And brother, I tell you, if we lose that semi-final, man, that will be a bad record, guys. Because if he does lose that record, if he loses that game, what is the record for? Well, 140 years is the first time Arsenal have done back-to-back semi-finals. So will it be 140 years that we've lost back-to-back semi-finals?
Lost back-to-back semi-finals. It'd be two
records. So please, guys, if it does happen, please, somebody must bring that up. Please, I beg you.
Can you imagine if we walk away with absolutely nothing this season?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what is, honestly?
We've just made it so hard for ourselves. Yeah, that's the problem. You look back a few weeks and think, gosh, you know what I mean? Go to City, try and do something there. Even if we come out and we don't win it, at least we know that the title's pretty ours now. And now here we are, hanging on by our nails, the fingernails, mate.
How are we where we are, though? When you think about it, how is this team that you've seen where only about 4 or 5 players play football? And the rest are you just carrying? They're just passengers. They're just like
literally
tickets, please. Move on, move to the back. They're just passengers. How are we top the league and still in chance of winning the Champions League? I haven't got a clue how this team has got to where it is. Matty, I mean, how is this team?
Amazing.
Seriously, it's one of. It's just dreadful, isn't it? Look at the players we got.
Luck and grace, man. That's it. Yeah. That's all I can tell you. Luck, but see, at some point, luck runs out. Luck runs out. At some point.
Yeah. Can you see Atleti turning up next week and
I can. I just told you it went to the new camp and did in Barcelona. So what make you think they can come over there? They beat us at the Emirates before. Yeah, I told
pressure
you.
Pressure will be on us. But we don't deal with pressure. We don't deal with pressure.
I think he told you. I think he looked at that tonight and said, "Well, you know what? We can go there with a draw. It's basically 0-0. It's a 0-0 now.
100%. If we win nothing, which good players do you see wanting out? I'll tell you what. If we win nothing, Saliba's going to go PSG. I reckon Saliba. Can you see anyone else? Normski? If we win nothing. What about Declan Rice? Do you reckon he get his head turned?
It just depends who.
I think he will probably give it one more year. Saliba, I don't think Saliba will, because I think Saliba's at that stage, because after that, watching that game last night, they're going to be looking for a defender. So, Bayern Munich, that is, and PSG, and PSG can easily put the phone call in to Saliba.
Yeah,
he love to go back to go to Paris,
France. Yeah, and play for PSG. Come on,
PSG. Yeah, he love to go back. I've said this too. I told Nomsky this yesterday when we talked. I didn't say this last night on the show. I wanted to say it, but it slipped my mind. Let's say in the perfect world we do win the title. You know what nobody's talking about? You're going to see. It was you, JB. I told this too. You're going to see the loyalty of these players really tested now because we won something. They win something. What are you going to do to entice them to stay?
Yeah.
What's the guarantee? Because they're going to look at it, the chore that they've had to go through to win this, hard, and they would have looked at it and said, look, we themselves could have said, look, we could have won this league a long time ago, but because of just the way this manager sets us up, they're going to be tired of hearing the same voice yet again.
Yep.
And if he stays, I think DJB, you've said it, and Matty as well, and other people that we've spoken with, that the worry going into next season is that this team will go backwards under this manager.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It will go backwards under this manager, and people go, "Whoa!" I mean, you're hearing people saying, "How can you say that? Yeah. How can you say after winning the Premier League or Champions League you want this guy?" No, we've seen enough. If he gets himself done, thank you very much, Mikel Arteta. I know the narrative will be, listen, he's won it, so you have to give him a chance. Yeah, I think we'll be worse than Liverpool on the way Slaughter's, managed the team after winning it comfortably to see where they are now. I think we'll be worse than Liverpool under this manager.
Yeah, and
the players, that should go are going to still be at this club. They're talking about wanting Julian Alvarez in the side next season. They're going to have to sell players. We're going to have to sell players before we can even think about getting him. They're talking about Miles Lewis-Skelly. They're talking about Max Diamond, Kriel Pothrick. They're going to end up going. That's our young talent that's going.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call this. I can see Max Diamond going out on loan.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see Max Diamond going out on loan. And he could go out on loan to quite a big club as well. Yep. I can seriously, I was right about Wanyeri, but I can see Max Diamond going out on loan. You cannot have that talent sitting on the bench and not getting experience.
Yeah,
he's right on the cusp of being something really special, and they don't come around often. He's kind of, I'm not putting him in the mold of Messi and Ronaldinho and all these men, but he's in that kind of area of Michael Owen and Rooney and all of these players that we've seen. He's in that category, and he's got to get some game time. He has to get some game time. I can seriously see him going out on loan. Big up, Joseph. It's a question. Matty, DJB, Norski, why does this midfield always pass backwards instead of forwards most of the time? I've got my reasons, because it's the manager who's ingrained it into them, and they're frightened to take responsibility themselves.
Yeah. That is it in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell.
Scared to butt the trend, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw Skelly the other day when he came on in midfield. First thing he did, look to go forward.
Go forward. I mean, listen. You see about
tonight, wasn't it? Sorry, Norms.
Yeah.
I mean, Norms, wouldn't you have? Again, that was an option tonight.
This is what I'm saying.
It needed attack tonight. It needed someone to flow and get the game moving.
So DJB, Arsenal, they did their PR as they do. They showed the game where we beat Atletico Madrid 4-0. And they showed I think it was the third goal that was set up when Martinelli scored. Yeah, big up, man. Scored.
Big up, man.
Where where Miles Lewis-Skelly makes the run through midfield. We ain't got players like that can do that. Miles Lewis-Skelly can do that. Why didn't he do it? Why didn't he try him tonight? Do something different.
Yeah.
And so therefore, what you see is he doesn't like players taking risks going forward. Eze will do that. That's why you saw a couple of times he lost the ball. Yeah. Was this side or the tactics from Arteta is too risk averse. He won't take those chances. That's why, hence, the ball always goes sideways, backwards. He doesn't take chances. Last night, when you watch all these other teams, I'm not even talk about PSG or Bayern Munich. I'm just watching our other teams in the Premier League, that haven't got the kind of money that we spent 1.3 billion, highest paid manager, and watch the way they play football. And they give us this. 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1.3 billion spent on this squad, and you've got Matty Southern. You got players passing the ball. In his press conference, his pre-match press conference, Arteta said we're gonna go toe to toe. We're gonna play some exciting. I'm just kind of paraphrasing what he said, but essentially what he's trying to say is that you're gonna see some sumptuous football tonight. You're gonna see us on the front foot. We weren't no front foot. Where was we on the front foot?
On the back
it was still safe, wasn't it? It was still safe.
Still safe. It was safe.
And let's be honest, if we hadn't have got that penalty, that could have easily been a 0-0 or a 1-0.
It would have been because there was no. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I was just sorry, Matty. I was just again. PSG. Cast your mind back to PSG in the semi-final last year. Second leg. Yeah. Try something different. A year later, like for like substitutions, you got Skelly that can come on in midfield instead of Zubimendi. You got Jesus that can go out on the left. You've got Max Dauman that can come in on the right. You've got, do you know what I mean? There's loads of opportunities there. Use your squad. This is why we built a squad. This is why we wanted the depth.
DJB, we did a thing backstage some months back. After the show finished, we went backstage and we sat down.
We did.
We said, do you remember? We said we was getting excited. Look at this option. Look at this option. Look at what this could do. Look at what this could do. We was taking risk, that the manager would not take. I don't know if you've got it there, mate. And you just look and say, this front three or this front four could cause problems. The setup, the actual, it would cause problems. In the shape of the team. Yeah. But no, it's just a standard, your bog standard for him, your 4-3-3, and that's it. We was looking at all different options in terms of how we could go forward from an attacking point of view. And then these players that we was looking at, the attacking players, they were fit. You know what I mean? But nah, not this manager. It's just literally like for like, and nothing changes. My son said it tonight again. He goes, Dad, they're bringing on this guy. He goes, nothing's going to change, Dad. This is nothing going to. As a matter of fact, after he said nothing's going to change, he goes, then his next sentence was, Dad, why did you make me support this club?
He's going to report you, Norms.
Yeah. He's going to tell them views. You know what I mean?
He's going to report you. But look, this is what he could have done similar to this tonight, couldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
the formation, man. He's not taking any chance with changing up the formation. When DJ shares this, mate, what's the excitement of this?
Attack, Matty, didn't it, to open it up? It just needed someone to be a bit brave and open it up. But he's gone safe. He's gone with what he knows again. He's brought Trossard on. Saka, for me. Yeah, okay, I could kind of understand why he brought him on, but he's not fit, But this is what he could have. This is what he could have ended up with, couldn't he? Yeah, right, I'll get Ben White in there, but I'm looking at the attack.
Let's get ready to take a drink, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Look at this.
Now look at that, right? That's what he could have easily ended up with, because this guy would have been more creative. He'd have got the ball and gone forward. This guy would have caused all sorts of havoc. He'd have got him on the back foot. Oh, not havoc, sorry.
Yeah, got
take him out. Kept Gorka in. Yeah. All right. This guy's going to take on the fullback. They were making silly mistakes in defence. They didn't know whether to stick or twist, tackling wise. They were giving away free kicks on the edge of the box. I mean, why had he been brave and done that sort of lineup?
Because this is all the manager knows. It's the same thing.
Not to start, but this is what we could have. Took the ball by the horns. Fulham Saturday. Go get a result tonight. Then we can go into Fulham a little bit more.
He could have been braver tonight. But he what? This is who the manager. This is what Arteta is. He is so cautious.
Yeah.
Look at this right there. 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
4-4-2. I keep telling you 4-4-2. 4-4-2. I'm telling you. But he refuses to do it. because he knows if he does that, he has to drop one of his.
That's it. That's right.
Players. And he is unsure. He's so scared that players that they get overran if we ran a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 was you have to account for two attacking players if you play a 4-4-2. Makes it easier to pass around. Nope.
Do you know what?
Yeah, because Atletico went with a 4-4-2. Looking at the formation.
Look at this right there. I mean, it's as clear as the sun is shining up behind me.
Yeah.
4-4-2.
But you know what, right? Yeah. People forget Eze for Palace did play as a striker.
Yeah.
On occasions.
And
scored goals.
Yeah.
And scored goals. He played left side of central. Any Palace in the chat would. I'm pretty sure he played a lot of games.
They showed
on the right.
Yeah, when they showed his average position. I remember before he came from Palace to us, I looked at his average position, and his average position was obviously mostly as more as a central attacking midfielder. That's where he played. I think he played something like on the left. I can't remember the exact figure, but it was not as high as where he played in the middle, and he did have a stint up front as well. Yeah, but everybody's on this three because they needed to fit him because Arteta needs to fit him in fit his other players into the system. Well, then he has to be sacrificed out on the left. So all of a sudden, everybody goes with the narrative. Oh, he plays on the left. Well, we found out what happened when he played on the left in that game against Aston Villa.
Yeah, he's not
right.
He's not.
We found out what happened, and then what did he do? He punished him and didn't see him for about 4 or 5 games.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy. But, again, I mean, okay, you take a draw, but there's still a part of me thinking, just go and bring the players on. Do you know what I mean? Get more attacking. Go and win the game. We had a chance to win that game tonight. At the start of the game, I'd have bit your hand off for a draw because of the way we were playing. We were in bad form and we're not playing well. But when I saw the game, how the way it panned out, I'm thinking they're there for the taking.
Yeah.
Big up the Suji's in. Look. Big up DJ B, Nulski, Matty in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. It was an average game. Why keep Zubi on for the full 90? Bring MLS. We just said it, Suji. We just had it up. He could have brought MLS in there. Zubamendi was looking tired. He was getting pushed back. He was ineffective. I don't know what he actually brings to the party, but there you go. He could have brought MLS on. There's a formation. We bought a formation up there that he could have ended the game with. He could have given that a good 20 minutes, and I think we'd have got something out of the game.
Yeah,
personally. But big up, Suge. Welcome to Super Chat, and he's in again. Don't get me started about the captain substitute. Suge, he had the ump. Did you see his face on the bench when he come off?
Yeah. You saw my.
Did you see Odegaard sitting there with the ump? As if son, what are you doing?
Yeah. As
if he had the right to be on. He was lucky he even started.
He's lucky still wearing a kit.
Yeah. Yeah. Suge, I know you're a bit upset he come off, man. I know you were a bit upset he come off. Big up, Suge.
Yeah, Captain boy.
Amazing as well. Suge Odegaard, useless as shite. Yeah, listen. I mean, I'm sorry, but would he have been this bad under a different manager?
Only reason I say
I'm
that.
Just saying. Who thinks he'd have been this bad under a different manager?
Well, Zidane got rid of him immediately.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
True.
Immediately.
When he came, when he came to us on loan with what's the other guy?
Suarez.
No, not Suarez. He scored the goal in the FA Cup in the semi-final against Sheffield United. What was it?
I'm kind of drawing a blank now. I know you're talking about what I can't call.
What I'm talking about, and he's balling out for Real Madrid now.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? I got it. Almost
see his face, guys. Yeah, I'm an old man. Both of them came. They both came on loan to us.
Yeah,
and he needed to come.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah,
What's
the
his
chat
name?
gonna say,
Somebody put it in the chat. What's the geezer's name? I can see his face.
He's right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
we know who it is. Oh yeah, Danny
Dennis
Ceballos.
Ceballos.
Yeah.
Ceballos. Danny Ceballos. Yeah. We ended up loaning him. We ended up getting rid of him and taking this guy.
Yeah.
Bring up the chat. Danny Ceballos.
Ceballos, gosh, man.
He'd have killed him, though. This manager would have killed him.
Oh, yeah. He definitely would have.
Yeah. Robbie, if we win either trophies or both, Arteta will keep the deadwood off the back of a quasi success. He ain't changing his stance. Club will back his decision.
This is the worry going forward.
Big up,
and this
Robbie.
is the worry going forward. This is the worry going forward.
Eze often operated in a false nine, fouling, or advanced forward role, particularly in the latter stages of the 23-24 season and early 24-25 under Oliver Glasner, where he had the freedom to roam. 100%. And I said that is his best position. Just give him the freedom. False nine, let him just sit in those pockets and have the freedom to roam. He scores goals and he creates. Yeah. It's an option. It's an option that this manager refuses to try. This is what frustrates me with this guy. This is why I want him gone. 1-1 is about right result for the game. Lucky not to lose the game as they own us for the first 20 minutes of the second half. Taking Gyökeres off absolutely made no sense at all. Clement, 100% right, brother. 100% right. What was the point? What was the point? Big up you, Aaron Glide. I don't even recall any impactful moments from Odegaard besides the block shot. No. Did he set up the penalty, really?
I mean, yeah, he was in on it, but it wasn't. He didn't, directly here. You make this goal. It was basically. I think Zubamendi was the one that really made that goal. Really made the penalty.
100%. How can you seriously watch Madueke and then bring him to Arsenal? Rob Wood, I have no clue at all. I want someone to sit down and explain to me why this guy, we paid over 50 odd million for this guy. And we send Wanyeri out on loan. I just want someone to explain that to me. And no one can. No one can. There is not an Arsenal fan that I know, that I sit with, that I go to the Emirates with, that turns around and says, Madueke, honestly, I'm so glad he's at Arsenal. I'm so glad he never went anywhere else. Honestly, he wouldn't even get in a school football team. How does he get an England shirt, Norms?
Oh, God knows, mate.
What I thought we had a pretty half decent, clued up England manager. He's picking Madueke.
Obviously not. Obviously not. I don't know what they see in him. You know what I'm trying to say? He's just his decision making, his football IQ,
woeful.
When Arteta's taken the football out of Dam and he'll start him, he needs exactly. He hasn't got his claws into him yet, has he? He hasn't got his claws into him yet. That's why he needs to go out on loan and sold. Hendon, me and you anonymously know Arteta won't get over the line. I mean, look, Saturday, Matty, what can you see happening? Win, draw?
I'll say this: they looked a little bit better than they have looked the last few weeks. But I just feel like at some point here, the bottom's going to fall out. I think we're going to end up getting a draw here. That game would have zapped a lot out of them tonight. I can see a 2-2 on Saturday. Oh, 1-1. Wow. Yeah, I can see a 1-1 on Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one, isn't it?
Because see, you have to look at it this way. If Gyökeres ain't scoring, you have to ask yourself, who else is scoring?
That is the fact. Who else?
Yeah, who is scoring? Because nobody else
hasn't scored since December.
Yeah,
and he's coming on with that performance.
Yeah.
Have you got them stats up again, Matty?
So I can find them.
Put them up again. Because honestly, chat. If you haven't seen this, if anyone new to this or haven't seen it, this is going to blow your mind.
Is it the Champions League one?
No. This is the league.
Oh, this is the league.
We need a big up Suge. We need a manager to come in and say Raya, stay in the box, Gyökeres, stay up front. Everyone else just play your natural game. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, Gyökeres was dropping deep and I'm talking from a defensive because he was defending. I saw literally, you know, and I think he gave away a free kick.
Yeah, it was a bit harsh though. He tracked back.
A bit harsh, but you see what I mean? That's what Arteta wants.
And I thought that was in. It went side netting.
I know. I literally froze, and my son was watching Curtis Shaw, big up to Curtis, and he was saying that Curtis was going. He just literally froze.
Yeah. Did it again. When do we enjoy the Arsenal team 23-24 season and start off this season thinking we'd beat Chelsea record and not conceding goals? That's how good this Premier League is and strong it is. It's 23-24 season. That's it. I'll give him credit there. We were looking good. If we do go through, we don't stand a chance if we play like that. I can't see us getting the job done against Bayern Munich or PSG.
We'll get gosh, annihilated.
Have a look at this, people. There you go, Matty. Talk us through it.
This one,
Premier League goal dates for this season. I think one or two of them off. I think the one Cappy and Diamond are the ones that's off here, so we'll exclude them. But look at this here. Kai Havertz up until a couple of weekends ago had not scored. He was in another one since last season.
Wow.
Saka had not scored since March 4th. Over a month ago. Then you go back to Gyökeres. He hadn't scored in a month.
Wow.
Matt Wakey hadn't scored since February.
Since February.
Odegaard and Trossard both have not scored since December in the league. Declan Rice hadn't scored since the turn of the year.
See that? That one that's just there, Matty, right? Now, I'm sorry. If you are playing a number, if you've got a midfield player with Declan Rice's ability playing as an 8, the fact that he's not scored since January the 3rd, to me, is just outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous. Trossard since December.
Yeah.
Left wing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
I mean, you're looking over there. Everybody else hadn't scored since December. Where are the goals coming from? I'll say it again. Where are the goals coming from?
This is it.
Well,
we've relied on a penalty tonight, haven't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah. I want you to look. But I was going to bring that point up earlier. I'm glad you said it because it slipped my mind. I mean, it took a penalty tonight. That was a penalty that got us over the line.
Yep.
But when you talk about open play, but you remember, gentlemen, you remember earlier in this season, we all was talking whether it was on the phone or if JB we was on panels or us in the back on our normal sit back talk. Where the goals coming from open play? We're back to that again. Remember that was talked there for the first few games. We were talking about where the goals coming from open play. Gyökeres had to, I mean, you look at this. He like I said, my man passed in the ball, but he had to create that opportunity to get the penalty.
Yeah,
he even had a good cutback pass there that should have been put in the net. The striker. Where are the goals at from open play? They're out of rhythm. We are out of rhythm.
It's crazy.
Nobody sees that. This is what I was trying to get Sophie. This is what last night when we was over with Sophie. I was trying to get her to see. I understood everything she was saying, but what I wanted to have my home is we're out of form scoring.
Yeah.
This is how they caught us. This is how City caught us. We can't score. When you have a 9-point lead and they're right up there, all of a sudden they right up on you. How do they get there? Can't score. We can't score.
There's no creativity at all in this team. None whatsoever. You're fooling yourself. And even tonight, you could see there was no creativity. We've got a penalty. We huffed and puffed. We tried to control the game, but there weren't real flowing football, was it? Let's be honest. Come on, man. We didn't look like scoring, really, did we?
This is why I'm sounding the alarm. Even if by some way we scrape past Athletic, when we play a better class of football, if they get a goal or two lead, we're in trouble because we can't score 3 or 4 goals a game.
No. This is what worries me Tuesday if Athletic come and score a goal early on.
Yeah, we ain't got it.
I think we average maybe a goal or 2 goals a game. I think that's maybe at best. When we do score, I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 at best, and then you let set piece and something else. But when it comes to like having to go head to head, we wouldn't have survived last night. That would have looked like the old Bayern Munich scores back in the day, where we used to play Bayern Munich, when we used to get roughed up by Bayern back in the day. 15-2 on aggregate and all that kind of stuff. That's what it would look like last night. They had their chances tonight, and they know that they're going to take that out. They're going to see. They're going to that. We're not going to be able to get by like this again next week. This is why I said the master got to play for. He's got to go down with the ship swinging next week. What we asked for against Newcastle last year, JB, in that time when we were behind, come out and swinging. He's going to have to come out and swinging against Athletic next week, because if he does, then we need a right and left winger, Joseph. We need wholesale. We need
wholesale changes.
We need wholesale changes, and we need world class. We need world class footballers.
Yeah,
we have no world class players in this team. We need a world class. I'm talking guys. When you watch last night, when I think it was one of y'all I texted, I said, it was you, Norsky. I said, do it one way, at least say the other way. You need players that all hell breaks loose when they get on the ball.
Look at Elise compared to Saka. It's level.
That's what I said last night. When I hear what a world class player looks like, that is exactly what the doctor ordered. When I look over on that right hand side and I see that, and I look over at Kvaratskhelia, the way he just demolished that defense and went in there and scored that goal, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's not with this manager.
No. Oh, sorry, mate. I missed that. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Sheila at Arsenal.
Yeah. You can't. You cannot. Yeah, you can't take the risk bringing top class players to this club whilst this manager is here. You just can't.
No,
you just can't. Because these guys will just be, as in the words of views, turn into sporks. Yeah, spork heads.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You just can't do it. I don't want it. I really don't want it. I just don't want it. I know I sound awful and everything else, but I'm just fed up of seeing players come to this football club and just not produce and play like they're playing. There's no point. There's no point. We need a change. We need a different direction. We need a different direction no matter what happens. If he scams a Champions League win or a Premier League win, all credit to him. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well done, Mikel.
Yeah.
You know, I'll go down. I'll remember some of your teams, the way we played and how you done it and blah, blah, blah. Not with loads of excitement, because I go and watch it every week and it's boring. But I will respect the fact that what you've done, 100%. But I just feel we need a change. That is it. We need a change. We need a different direction, a different motivator. Someone bringing new tactics to the team. Because even the crowd now are going and going, oh, come on. Get the ball forward. What are you doing? Why are you checking back? Why? And they're getting frustrated.
You're at the stadium. You're at the stadium, so you can get a better feel, because when you're watching it on TV, you know what I mean, the camera's following the players and the ball. Yeah. Whereas what you're doing when you're in the stadium, and when I've been at the and watching, and it's amazing because you see what's going on. You're thinking you ain't running, you ain't doing enough. Why have you done that? Do you know what I mean? And this is the frustrating thing. So the experience that you have watching it on TV and watching it at the stadium is two totally different. You know what I mean? And people go, "Whoa, what game was you watching? What game were you?"
Not only that,
seeing the entirety.
Not only that, you've got the commentator and the co-coms and the pundits.
Exactly. Yeah. So they're determined
your way of thinking. Like, Arsenal are in control here. I like the way they're keeping hold of the ball and all that. But when you're live there at the stadium, you're thinking, why ain't that ball going forward? Yeah. Come on, look. And you're looking at the players and you go, look, he's made his run. Look, get it forward.
Yeah, get it to him.
Oh, it's gone backwards again.
And the thing is, what it is as well, DJB, there's more chance of, because they can hear the fans. So there's more chance. Because the thing is, my son always says to me, Dad, forget shouting at the TV. They can't hear you.
Yeah, but you do, don't you?
But you do it because it. Do you know what I mean? You're just thinking.
Unless you're Carl Walsh and you just throw something at the TV, you break the whole team.
You know what I mean? But the fact that you're in the stadium,
Yeah.
you feel the grass, you feel the weather. You know, when it's raining and thunder and lightning, sunshine and all of that, and you're saying to the players, "Oi, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
The thing is, like, Norms, as well, though. The thing is, as well, though, Norms, you're hearing what people, because you think it's you. You think, oh, it's just me. I'm the negative one here. I'm the one. But then you hear it from like the guy sitting in front of you, a couple of rows down. Then you see blokes jump, like people jumping up at their seat, going, "Why are you squaring it? Go on,
square it.
Go,
Yeah.
Come on, man, what are you doing?" So you're seeing it all the time, and it's worse and worse and worse. Big up the Suge. We have 26 goals in the Premier League since January the 1st. So that's 15 league goals for under 2 goals a game. Suge, look at that, man.
There you go. That's all you need to. That's all you need to know.
Suge, big up to you.
We ain't winning a shootout with Man City.
Boring.
We ain't winning a shootout with Man City.
I don't think we are.
We ain't.
I think they're
not with those stats. No way.
I think they're beating Everton, and I think Saturday's. I'm gonna be nervous Saturday, man. I've got to be honest with you. We need managers who will respect the play with a passion and time. You just need in-game man. I'll just settle for in-game management. Look at it tonight. Again, look at it tonight. Semi-final Champions League. Get your Dowman on. Get Skelly in midfield. Take off Subamendi. Jesus on the left. Keep Gorkarez up front.
Yeah.
You're going to get a goal.
I mean, Subamendi, get some legs. Subamendi again. You keep him on. Flagging second half. Getting folded.
Yeah.
And you don't see that. You don't see that. Why?
Better than, yeah. I mean, it's
crazy.
Just bad, isn't it? I knew what was going to happen. Trossard was going to come on, do nothing. Saka's not fit. He's finished. Do nothing. Jesus, I don't think hardly touched the ball, did he? What did he do? What did he do? Seriously.
There was nothing. Nothing changed. Nothing literally changed.
Tommy Gunn, big up to you. Do the players react to those small amount of fans yelling at them? Probably don't. They probably don't even hear them. I mean, Jesus got triggered from a City fan. Surely they listen. They probably do, but they what do? They can't instruct. Yeah, can't instruct. But make sure you sub to Normski TV. What you on, Norms? How many subs you on now?
1,028. I'm trying to get to 1,030.
Come on, let's get him up to 1,200. 1,200.
Yeah.
Come on.
1,030. Even if I get 1,000, get me to 1,050. On the road to 1.2.
Come on, let's get him up. Normski TV. Go and smash a like. Go and sub to him. Matty the Southern Gooner as well. Make sure you're subbing to them. We've got 233 in the building. Make sure that you're smashing a like. Should be over 100 likes by now, people. Come on. Big up DJ B and Norm. Spencer Stewart, big up to you. What you saying, Spencer? We're going to win the Champions League? I don't know. Allegri, Berta, please save us. Would you have Allegri, Matty?
You know what? I don't know if y'all have this over there, over across the pond or not, but I'd take Allegro right now if I could.
I'd take Elmer Fudd right now. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, brother. I mean, but you watch this. You watch the. You watch. You just. It's just like nights like tonight, man. It's you know. As a former coach, man, when I watch us play, it's just like I just want to see I want to see bravery. You know, there was a shot there in the second half there that went wide. I'm trying to figure out. I can't remember who took it. I want to say it might have been Declan Rice. It went wide. It went behind the net, and I thought it was Declan.
It was Declan.
Declan Rice had that snapshot, didn't he?
Yeah, and it looked like, and I said it on the broadcast. I said that was shades of Cesc Fabregas against AC Milan. The way he took it, and how it rolled.
Yeah, and then ran to the.
Where's that kind of bravery throughout the game consistently? Yeah, man? That's what you want to see. You want to see somebody. You want to see somebody just say, "You know what? To hell with it. I heard what the manager said. We're winning this game.
Rashid, brother.
Rashid, what's up, brother? Just want to say, hey, look, we're here to win the game. Where's our turkey at? Where y'all saw Griezmann tonight.
28.
Griezmann. Old man Griezmann. 34, 32.
34. Sorry. No, I'm talking about what's the name? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. 34, 32. He's still out there trying to influence the game. I mean, Eze was trying to get cooking. But see what proved tonight with Eze again. Eze has to grow into the game, which means he has to start the game.
Mm.
Had he started, we might have had a different discussion tonight. But see, this is the problem. The manager has to learn how to be brave. He's so petrified of losing. He's so petrified because the pressure's on. He's gonna have to play with the shackles off.
Yeah.
He told us he was gonna though, didn't he? I mean, what a liar. I mean, come on, man. What does he think? We're all stupid.
They're playing with ball and chains on. They're on the pitch with ball and chain.
Do you know that was a breath of fresh air? When Rice took that snapshot and it just went wide, I'm thinking to myself, that's what I want to see.
Get more of it. Let's go.
That's what I want to see. Run with the ball, drill, get a shot off. If it goes over the bar, so be it. Just get a shot off.
No, defenders hate nothing worse than a player that's willing to take a shot from anywhere. Because they got to account for the person. They know. JB, you play midfield, I play striker. Trust me, I know. Defenders hate that. If they know that the person is going to shoot on sight.
Facts,
and we got to start doing it. We're not winning the championship. We're not going to. Let me just go ahead and throw this out there. We are not winning a championship playing for corner kicks and set piece and complementary football. We're not going to play. We're not winning a championship with remedial football. This is put up or shut up. And I want folks to understand, we're not guaranteed to be back here again.
No.
Semi-final.
This is last chance saloon.
We have to do it. We have to do it. We're not guaranteed to be back. Come on. Like, say, at some point you gotta say, you know what? Let's go for it.
Mm.
All three of us would absolutely kill to win the Champions League.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm still getting over the scores 20 years ago. And it's
really
like, come on. Yeah, come on. You have to take the opportunity when you have it. We can't just keep milling around here. Because at some point you got to put yourself in the driver's seat somewhere, whether it's in the league or in this Champions League. We play too conservative at times when we need to express ourselves. Like I said, you go up 1-0 on the road. Let's go.
Mm.
Instead, we got, let's go. Let's be cautious. Let's possess the ball. So you got Odegaard passing backwards. You got everybody passing backwards. Sideways. Then when the pressure get on you, you get tired up. Now everybody's looking around like, well, what do we do?
Yeah. It's literally, that's what it is.
I mean, Norms, if we had gone for it tonight and lost 2-1, gone for it, played brilliant football, got done on a counter or something like that, would you have been like, obviously you'd have been upset that we lost, but would you have been disappointed, or would that have given you some hope, thinking, well, look, at least we've gone for it, go for it?
Yeah, because I feel that, the second leg is, if we have that same mindset, and we do it, I think we have a good chance of going through. Okay, it's just a 1 goal difference and whatever. Yeah, people can turn around and say that, if we do, we might be too open and Atletico can catch us on the break. I think what the problem is with Arsenal, we've just got the balance completely wrong.
Yeah.
So the defense is good. Midfield now is just not really saying much.
Predictable.
Yeah, that's probably a good word to say. Yeah, predictable, because
it is.
Early on in the season, especially Rice was doing the business. Zubimendi to a degree, but when he got found out in certain situations where when he's under pressure, not good. And thankfully Odegaard wasn't in the side then, so you know what I mean. So for me, yeah, the way we approach games is that, and then our attack, it's not good. It's just not good, and that's the reason why it's not the way it should be, because we don't create anything, and the reason why we don't create chances is because of the system that Arteta plays. Because it's not geared for attacking football.
No,
it's just geared for control football. Don't lose the ball. Don't make mistakes. Don't take chances. Risk averse. And so in the early part of the season, we was called Set Piece FC. They've even got a mural of Jova on the wall. So that's how far they've gone with it. So it was like, Set Piece FC, and everybody was saying, "Oh, if Arsenal gets a set piece, it's like taking a penalty." Literally, that's what people were saying. That's now gone. We said, yes, it's good, but it's not sustainable. We were scoring the goals. It was great. You don't think I didn't cheer? I didn't sit back and go, "Oh no, we've just scored a set piece. I ain't gonna cheer." Of course, I'm gonna cheer because it's a goal. But what I'm saying is that they cannot just rely on set pieces. What they have to do is think of an option B. Option B, or have some options. And the thing is, Arteta doesn't have any other options. And so if it's all dried up, because when was the I mean, all right, the other day we scored from a set piece in terms of the short corner and whatever. But before that, when was the last time we scored from a set piece? A lot of other stuff was where we was getting lucky with own goals, penalties.
It's dried up. That's what I mean.
It's all dried up.
Everything's dried up.
And that's shown by the stats that you put on earlier on, Matty. With
his mindset is very much like Gareth Southgate for England.
That's right.
How do we not lose the game rather than how do we win the game?
Yeah, that's right.
How do I change the game during the game to win it?
Yeah.
Or do I just stay in it and hope? And that's what he comes across to me. Today, it was like, well, I don't really want to gamble. If I gamble, then I'll get, I could concede. But I'm thinking to myself, we could have easily won that tonight. Tonight. Arteta had 4 options tonight and neither put a shot on goal. Big up to you, Murajam. Big up to you. Make sure that you're subbing, guys. Does help. And make sure you're slapping a like as well. We're going to wrap it up very shortly because it's been a long night. And Arsenal take a lot out of us. I don't know about you. I'm mentally drained sometimes watching them.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you, man.
It does take a lot out of you. It really does. And, the content's been going bonkers all this week. Matty's been doing a lot of streams. I've been on a lot of streams. Normski does his lot of streams. But, one of the mods put the. I'm sure that your channels, they should be in the chat.
They're normally somebody, if they've got any mods in there, to pin them.
Yeah, they're normally pinned in there. Yeah, Normski TV and Matty the Southern Gooner. Make sure you're subbing to them. So, Normski, what are you going to predict for Saturday before we get out of here? Come on.
I'm going to give you 2 scenarios, yeah?
Go on in.
Right. My head says a draw, but my heart says a stinky 1-0.
1-0 to Arsenal or a draw?
Yeah. So the reality is that you go with what your head says, isn't it?
Ice cold finishers going 1-1.
Yeah.
Sadly, if Arteta wins the league, we'll get 3 more years of anxiety. I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
That is the problem. That's the problem, DJB. That is the major problem. That if he does win the Premier League,
I still think if he get. Do you know what? Right. Before we carry on with the predictions, I think if he gets to the Champions League final, win or lose, and comes runners up,
they're going to keep him
for another 2 years.
Of course they will. Of course they will, because they're going to turn around and say they're going to say we need to give him his right players. We've done. They're going to say it's the first time we've reached a final in how many years. Mikel Arteta is, because they're going to look at the injuries. I've heard stuff out there about it's amazing what he's done with this side with the injuries that we've had, the current injuries that we've got. So they're looking at that yet again. Why would you sack him? That's what people are saying. Why would you sack him?
There's
what he's done at this point.
No more excuses. Matty, do you
know
think,
what I mean?
Do you think a Champions League final and not winning the Premier League could save him?
No, the money spent.
I told y'all yesterday, both of y'all, because I told y'all, I told one this, I told you this. I said, if they re-up him to a 2 or 3 year deal, they will have a parachute in there to get out of it this time. They're not just going to sign him up to 2 or 3 years and just have him here, guaranteed money for 3 years.
Yeah, there'll be a parachute, won't there?
A parachute.
There'll be a break clause in it.
Break glass in case of emergency.
There'll be.
Yeah,
there'd be a break clause, like break the glass.
Yep.
Get him broken.
Yeah, there's no way. The
alarms will be going off.
I know the Kroger's stupid.
Ambulance. There'll be mayhem down there.
I know that's stupid. Yeah, I know that's stupid, but they ain't that stupid. No, ain't nobody that stupid. They just sign him up for
no.
No,
there'll be things in place whereby we'll give you another year or two, but if it all starts,
let me say this. Because what'll happen is, let's say we do win the title. Let's say we win the title this year. Like I said, I think positive. Let's say we win the title. They're going to start looking for. They want the Champions League after a while. How many matches have we seen that happen to where they win the league and then all of a sudden we want to win the big one? We want the big ears. We want to be able to put ourselves with Europe's elite. That's going to start coming up.
That has to
start coming up. And guess what happened? Guess what's going to happen? See, it's good. See, this is why I said. If the manager was very smart, he would be trying to win the Champions League. Not saying I don't want him to win the league, but he would be trying his damnedest to try to win the Champions League because it's the heart of the lot. It's not a guarantee that you can ever get. All three of us have seen us get to the semifinal before the Champions League. These other folks have not seen it. Some of these younger people have not seen it. We've seen it before.
Yeah,
we know it is. We've seen us get to the final.
Right, eyes have not seen.
I have heard, brother. Yeah. We've seen it. This is why you got like a section of the fan base. I call it the 5 year and 6 year club. They're like, oh man, we're going to the final. I've never seen us get to the final. We've seen the final. We know what's at stake. We know what's at stake here. I've seen it. So I'm telling you, it's not a guarantee you'll get back. Because we all thought 2006. All three of us on this panel thought, oh, yeah, we'll bounce back after this. Yeah, we were looking good. Yeah, we come back. Next thing you know, TT leaves. Bergkamp is out of there. He's retiring. Bergkamp had already retired. Then Perez left.
Yeah.
You had all kinds of stuff. Then Nielsen shows up.
Can you imagine, right? If someone said to me, you ain't going to win the Premier League for another 22, 24 years. You go and see a doctor.
This is what I'm saying.
I've always said this.
A psychiatrist. Here we are 20 odd years later, and I'm still waiting.
I'm telling you,
the fact is this generation, that these guys that are getting into the club, access to the club and all that, they've not seen this team win a Champions League. And even if they did, 4 years old, 3 years old, they ain't gonna understand that. We've seen it. I was down. I forgot the name of the pub. I couldn't even. You was over there at the game. I was down at the pub, mate. I thought the pub was gonna fall down when Sol Campbell scored the goal. Right. I thought this is it. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it.
When he got sent off, I thought.
And then he got sent off, and then Almuna came on with his poodle. Yeah.
Perez off, didn't he?
Oh man!
Boy.
It's all coming back for DJ B, man. It's like, oh God, all guys. What it is, man?
We're dragging him out in a coffin if he wins the. Oh dear! Last time we won the league, Normski was driving a Ford Escort.
Yep.
He had hair.
Black hair, mate. I had black hair. You know.
He was listening to Back to Life.
Back to reality.
And now again. Yep.
Oh,
mate. Oh boy. Well,
this is why I said, guys.
We were in 30s last time we won the league. I was nightclubbing, spinning around.
20s, yeah, I was in 20s. I was
partying
partying
on the streets. I was going all sorts of madness.
Yeah, man, it was complete chaos back then. No structure. There was no structure back then. When
I was writing my stuff, man. I was
roller skates.
Staying
alive.
We had the Bee Gees going on.
Yeah.
This brother had hair. Look, he had hair when last time we won the league. He probably didn't have to wear glasses or nothing.
It's crazy to think that. It's crazy to think that when we sat down and we went unbeaten, and we sang the song 49-49 undefeated, 49-49, I say. And we're doing it the Arsenal way.
Yeah.
Now we celebrate a goal from open play.
A set piece. From a set piece.
Yes, from set piece. Lad is cheering the Emirates is a corner.
Yeah.
Literally.
Everyone's sitting there. I'll tell you now, right, chat, Nonsky, Matty. We sit there like this. In our chairs at the Emirates. Yeah, go on. Nothing. All a bit subdued. Yeah, Rice got the ball. Go on, give it. Oh, no, it's going backwards. No. Then all of a sudden, there's a corner. And everyone goes, it's like the alarm going off for work in the morning. Everyone goes, oh, my gosh.
I mean, we were giving, let's put it in perspective. We were giving Wenger hell for not winning the European trophy when we had the Invincibles in the team.
Yeah.
We were like, why have we not won a European trophy with this team? Good. I mean, we were stacked from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Stacked.
I mean, we going to Inter Milan, weighing in Inter Milan. This is why I would tell folks when we go talk about, everybody says, we built the Emirates to compete against these teams. We was already doing it.
Yeah.
We were beating these teams. Therefore, we beat Real Madrid. We beat Inter Milan. We beat the European League. So when I hear that, we built a stadium to compete. No. That's the line pockets. We were already beating teams in a smaller stadium. And this is why I said, you look back, you think about like Villa. I see somebody putting Villa in the chat there. Think about Villa, back in the day. These teams, Nottingham Forest way back yonder. You look at these teams, Leeds, because you remember Leeds was in on a couple of was there. And then they look from where they were to where they are now. I mean, you don't know in the world of football how quick you can. Yeah. Manchester, because you think Manchester United fans think they have to deal with the hell they've dealt with the last few years, and even in the process of hell they've dealt with, they still won trophies.
Yeah.
I said it last night. I said it the other day. We was on DJ when we was on with Lee. I said we all remember when City got the money.
Yeah,
I remember. I told some American
club when I was
City was like that was you saw City on the schedule. The only thing I knew about City was I knew that Claudio Reyna played for him, and I knew we had another American that played for him.
Yeah,
and that was it.
They wasn't.
And I was like,
even Noel Gallagher when he speaks, he says like. Good. I'm used to watching Championship football and Division 1 football and having a little cup run.
And JB, and the most thing, you're gonna start laughing. Outside of them getting relegated, the only other thing I remember was when the dude ran over there and knocked the dude out. You remember that game, 06, when he ran over and laid him out? They suspended him for about 9 games. He laid him out. That was about it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, and when they came into that money. Because it was on a Monday morning. I remember it was on a deadline day too. It came in on a Monday morning. And the Sheik said specifically, he was like, "Look, this is the plan. This is what we're gonna do." And they literally stuck to the plan. If the manager can get the job done, luckily for my man, he got it done. Eventually got it done. Well, no, they sat what's his name? They sat what's his name first, Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes, and then they brought in.
He was a Nilly man. He was like the one we got a Nilly man. And they said, no, we've had enough of you. And then they went and brought in
Pellegrini.
Pellegrini? Pellegrini came after him. They brought in the Italian.
Oh, Mancini.
Mancini.
Yeah, they brought in Mancini. And then that's when everybody, I was like, hey, man, they legit serious. Yeah.
Aguero moment.
Yeah, I said
that's when they started going, hang on a minute, this is serious now.
This is
Remember,
serious.
what did Fergie call them? What did Fergie call it? Oh, the noisy neighbours. The noisy neighbours.
Noisy neighbours. We're waking up a giant. Jack's been caught up the beanstalk here. He's waking up. He's been caught. Big up Aaron, man. Did Freddie Krueger do the halftime team talk? Of course he did. Never seen a team petrified to come out for the second half. They come out not to lose, my friend. They come out not to lose. They were there for the taking tonight. He should have made the right substitutions. Skelly midfield, Damon right wing, Jesus on the left, Kit Gokkerez up front. But instead of that is how do we not lose this game? And he nearly came unstuck. If that goal goes in for Griezmann when it hits the bar, and the Lookman when he cuts inside, if he just lays it into the bottom corner, we're coming out of there 3-1.
Hey, Aaron, they didn't talk to Freddie Krueger, man. They talked to the poltergeist.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew what he said. Keep it tight. Keep the ball. Frustrate them. Remember Middlesbrough spanked them? Yeah, everyone used to spank Man City, man. The team is now reliant on stamina, commitment. Trouble is we have all dozen frauds who have neither ability. Gonna have to roll on the dice and pray over the line. That's it. Reality. Robbie, that's all it is. That's all we're hoping for. Hoping. There's the hope glasses. Look, it's all hope.
Yeah, it is.
Hope glasses are on. Hope glasses are on. Big up, Aaron. Trossard and Saka should never have entered that field. No, nor Noni Madueke. There's players there that never, ever
they shouldn't even have the shirt on, brother.
Shouldn't even.
I'm not talking about Saka, but like the likes of Madueke and Trossard, man. Come on.
They shouldn't even be making a cup of tea at half time.
Boy.
Arsenal are a cup team, so hopefully we'll bring the Champions League just like the women's football team. I don't know, my friend. From what I saw last night, when I saw PSG and Bayern Munich, I can't. You think Harry Kane's going to miss that opportunity that Lookman missed?
Nah.
No
way, Jose.
Big up, Icy Spicy. Hope you well. Icy. Big up, my friend. Hope everyone's well. 2004, Mosquera got a shot on goal. Yeah, exactly. He got a shot on goal. 1-1 was a fair enough. First half, Arsenal were better. Atletico Madrid. I don't know whether they were miles better. I just felt Madrid showed us too much respect. That's when we should have capitalised big time. Jesus didn't even break sweat. He was terrible, Aaron. He would have been bought on energy if he walked. Honestly, he was shocking. I don't think he touched the ball, Matty, did he, Jesus?
He touched it once. Yeah, once, twice. Maybe
twice.
Yeah.
Saka limped. He got bullied. He got limped. He's struggling to make the World Cup at the moment.
I'm telling you, man, he's out of form. He is bang out of form.
He's struggling to make the World Cup.
And the thing is about he doesn't like taking injured players or taking players that are out of form. So that's going to be interesting.
The Arsenal ladies play at 100% better tempo, better to watch. Yeah. Lee's watching Arsenal ladies if this brother's still in next season. Atletico really weren't up for it in the first half. No. And can't be beat the E. Big up to everyone that's been locked in anyway. Thanks for all your comments. It's been an absolute brilliant mingle again. Thank you very much indeed. Arsenal have got it all to do it on Tuesday, but before that, we've got it all to do on Saturday against Fulham. If you think tonight's game was big, Fulham is absolutely huge. It's make or break time. Again, we shouldn't be in this position, but we are where we are. Fulham are going to show no respect Saturday. They're going to come out. They're going to come in now and they're going to want to upset us. We just got to hope West Ham beat Brentford. Because if West Ham don't beat Brentford, they have got, and Spurs win, their next game is Arsenal. And that is a must-win game. That's how you got to look at it. That is a must-win game for West Ham. They can't draw. They would have to win it. So it is what it is. This is the smack bang average players showing they don't care. All about the pay packet. It's getting like that, Aaron, isn't it? Could Smith Rowe have something up his sleeve on Saturday?
Well,
Possibly. Iwobi will be free.
Yep, I was just going to say, Iwobi knows guys. They ready to pounce.
You got to see when you're looking at Saturday. you've got to remember what these players have gone through already. They looked dead, and they looked on their sides in that second half. Rice, Zubimendi, Saliba, and all of these men. Even Incape started to look a bit tired.
Yep.
And they've got to produce that again on Saturday.
100%.
And then again on Tuesday.
Yep.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I miss goals like the desert missed the range. Yeah. That's the song, isn't it?
You know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna
go on,
lie down in the bed. I'm gonna put on an Eddie Grant song.
Go on in. What one?
Give me hope, Joanna. Give me hope.
I can't with y'all, man.
Eddie Grant one, yeah. Give me hope, Joanna. Oh, yeah. The best one.
Oh, my God. Sorry about this, guys.
Only on the mingle. Listen, guys, we're going to get out of here. It's, it's over 2 hours. Long enough. We're all feeling it at the moment. I know we're all feeling it. We've done a lot of streams. That was a mad one on the roundabout last night. Later than what I expected. And Arsenal playing tonight, they're just sapping the life out of me. I don't know about everyone else. Yeah, but we'll keep it going. Tomorrow night, I'm on with me and Kenny Ken, extra time show tomorrow. And then we're back with the Sunday sit back on Sunday. Nortski, what you got coming up, brother?
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm on with Bruce Banana. Making my 44th appearance, trying to go for that 49 number.
You've only missed one mingle as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've only missed one mingle, so you know what I mean. And Monday back to the big up to Aaron, big up to
big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you don't follow Aaron as well.
Aaron's show, Aaron's show.
Aaron, man.
The OGs, man, the OGs, and a great thumbnail, absolutely great thumbnail.
Yeah. At the thumbnail on the OGs. By the way, I've never smoked in my life, so I don't know about that. But
that thumbnail tickled me, man.
They call me Notorious Normski. Notorious. That's what they call me, the Notorious Normski. So.
Notorious Normski. Yeah,
love up. Big up to you, Aaron, man. Big up to you,
I'm seeing you boys all over the place this week. Fair play, lads. Work rate. Love this show. Looking like Declan Rice, JB. Ha ha ha. Big up, Samuel. No, we'll just keep pumping out the content, guys. As long as you guys want to tune in, we'll just keep trying to pump it out. Sometimes it does get a bit, tiring, especially when we've got other things to do and stuff. But we enjoy doing it, mate. We enjoy doing it. But big up to you for coming in as well. Brilliant stuff. And we love you, Aaron, as well, man. You make sure you go and sub to Aaron. And Matty, what you got coming up, my friend?
I'm going to try to be there for the Fulham game with Lee this weekend. And then this week I'm going to try to do a stream now. And I'm about 9 away from 5K. So we're
come on.
Oh, come on.
Come on. So do it tonight. 9 away from 5K. Everybody in the chat, go and sub to Matty right now.
9 away from 5K for me.
Come on, man.
I think I'm 9 or 10. I'm right there at it. So we're almost there.
Come on, man. And when this man comes out with content, brother,
let's get these
sit down and listen.
I'm 78 away from 3K.
There we go. Yeah, we go.
78. Come on, people. If you do that, it's a madness because honestly, guys, we are all really, really grateful. The community, everything has been brilliant. Nortski, he's well into over 1,000 now, but we need to get him to at least 1,200. So let's get Nortski subbed up as well.
Come on.
Come on, people. Just go and sub to the channel and Aaron as well.
Yeah.
Catch you Saturday, bruv. Yeah, catch you Saturday, Aaron. Big up, my friend. Hope you son had a great time, Aaron. Yeah, hopefully. But do you know what? I think make sure he gets plenty of sleep on Friday night, Aaron. That's all I'm saying. make sure he gets to bed early Friday night, because if he doesn't sleep, he'll be asleep by the second half Saturday.
Yeah.
Trust me.
15 minutes.
Yeah, and you're not borrowing my sleeping bag or pillow.
No.
I'm sorry. It's there. It's there. It's there.
Oh,
Aaron, one thing while you're in the chat, brother, have you had your season ticket money taken out yet? Because I'll tell you what, if the club was to move on getting this manager out the door as quick as they do taking the money out the bank, I'll be well happy. Because they can do that, no problem at all. But they've dragged their heels getting this manager. Matty, the best analyst of Arsenal on YouTube. Yeah, he's big up, Matty.
Brother.
Yeah. Matty's my co-founder. Without Matty, I wouldn't be here.
The diamond eye.
That's a true story, Matty, isn't it?
Matty made some
Remember that day, Matty?
Yeah, that was a great day. That was a legendary stream. That stream. Every once in a while, I go back just so I can watch him go out to JB go off on a tear. Talk about that car sales.
We'll have to show that on the Mingle one day.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
My debut was on Matty's, and I think we crashed out against West Ham, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we were.
We crashed out against West Ham. Now, me in a predominantly West Ham area.
Yep.
One of the things I don't like losing to, obviously, is West Ham, because I'm surrounded by West Ham. Yeah. Work, friends, bars, shops, you name it. I'm in a West Ham area. It's all claret and blue around here.
Yeah.
Right. And we crashed out badly against West Ham. I knew the title was over. Matty was raging on his stream, and he put a link up in the chat. And I clicked on it, not thinking that I was ever going to get on the stream. And I clicked on it, and he went, "We got DJB here. We got DJB, Arsenal fan, 50 years. What you saying, DJB?" And that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah. DJ was sitting there that day, man. He was sitting there. I knew he meant business. I said, "Oh, this brother here to take it away." Because when he started talking, I just was like, you know what? I can go get me some water. He said everything I need to say. I don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
It's the easiest stream I've ever done.
Yeah. But what it is the thing about DJB, because when he's on like streams like the 12th man and roundabout and all of that, it's like you don't have to shout or rant or rave or whatever. What you did it. I mean, when you went on Talk Sport and you just laid out your points, and they didn't like it. They didn't like it, mate. They wouldn't get it as quickly as it. And that's one thing about DJB. It's like systematically he lays out the point, and it's like when he's making a real true point, it's like somebody being tortured. You know, the top fans are being tortured. They go, and the more he makes the point, is the more he digs that knife in and twists it. They go, no, stop, DJB, stop, please don't say anymore. But you're speaking facts. You don't have to be doing cartwheels or doing whatever. No. You say it as it is. Yeah, and people don't like that. So when you say Miles, when you say Ethan, Miles, what do you call it? Ethan, you use Ethan,
Ethan Smith Rowe.
Ethan Smith Rowe. They're people like, what's he on about? Because we knew what was going to happen with Ethan.
Yeah, exactly.
We knew what was going to happen. When you say the likes, I don't want to see this manager here. And when you said about Gokera's coming to the best we're going to get out of this guy, in the league is 15 goals. He looks bang average. All of these stuff, yeah. People, what are you talking about? Because you know football, you understand football. You go there. You've been a fan for 50 plus years, so you know what's going on. You're in the stadium. You're feeling the vibes. You know what's going on. You tell it as it is. You're not here for clicks. You tell it as it is, and that's
be yourself, man. And then I hold my hands up if I'm wrong. If like tonight,
exactly.
I got it wrong.
Yeah.
I made a footballing decision based on how Arsenal was playing.
Yeah.
I went through the.
You didn't make a clickbait decision. You made a football decision.
It was a football decision.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to take your Arsenal hat off and be realistic.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't keep looking through. I support
Arteta
glasses. You've just got to look at it as a football fan as well as an Arsenal fan.
That's right.
You know, and that's what you try, and that's what you have to do. But unfortunately, we've got a fan base that will look at it as an Arsenal fan and nothing else matters. Yeah. You know, it's red and white, and that's it.
They don't see nothing else.
They don't look at the other side of the facts and and stuff like that. Crazy. Oh, I agree. Sophie's face when DJB was talking on Pot's show was quite a picture of that. Brilliant.
Yeah, because you're just spitting facts.
You just see the thing is, Matty's the same. We're earth signs and we're realistic.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're realistic, if you're realistic in life, you can offend.
Yeah.
You get taken the wrong way. You get, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that.
Yeah.
But all you're doing is being realistic. You just got
speaking it, saying it as it is. And the thing is, when you're speaking facts, the thing is, she didn't want to hear it. So it was now what it is we're in this stage where a lot of these fans are in denial. And so it's like you're saying, oh, actually, look, if you drive off that cliff, the car will crash and blow up. Yeah. But what if a bridge, magically? No, it won't happen. This is the facts. I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so you can see. You see the mountain. You see the car. When it drives over, it's not going to continue driving. It will fall into the water. Yeah,
exactly.
And then but what if Max Diamond could just maybe save us?
Yeah.
A 16-year-old, after spending 1.3 billion, you're expecting a 16-year-old to save us.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said on the thing yesterday. I said, "Hang on a minute." I said, "I've got to say it. We're all going on about Max Diamond, but we've spent £1 billion and we're relying on." Well, no, there's other players as well. I said, "Yeah, but ultimately, you want Max Diamond to liven up the place when we spent £1 billion."
Yeah.
See, the thing is as well, though, Matty. I mean, I'm realistic. The fact that Max Diamond could go out on loan.
Yeah, I mean,
because these players have agents.
What did I say last?
They have agents. They've got people that look after them.
What did I say over the summer? That's how the blow up me anything out. I said he needs to go out on loan. Oh well, but what you doing that for? So he can get better. What good is he doing sitting on the bench a whole year in your prime years of learning?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, that's something else that needs to be addressed. I know we get ready to go, but we have to loan players out. Like this situation with Ethan, you got Ethan over there. The manager, clearly went because Deserby was there. That's why he was there. And then Deserby, you've got a manager like Arteta that's there, wants a guy to track back all the time and play defense.
And I'll tell you another thing: Ethan Wanyeri could end up at Spurs if they stay up.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying.
25 million at Spurs. Under
guaranteed playing time. And it's not out of the realm of reality because we've seen RC players cross the lines before.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that with Max Diamond, the reason why I say he could go out on loan is because these have agents.
Yeah.
His agent's going to sit him down with his parents and go, look, I know you love Arsenal. I know where you put. But at the end of the day, you are sitting there and all these other players are playing. They're going to pass you by.
Yep.
You've got to keep up with the traffic. Otherwise, you're going to get left behind.
Yep. Yep. Because
you need to go out on loan and make a name for yourself.
Look at Nelson. Look at Nelson. Look at Reece Nelson. Look at Reece Nelson.
We've got players.
Reece Nelson.
You got him.
Normski.
You got Maitland-Niles.
Yeah.
And I told Lee this the other day. I said, Lee, the manager wants these players that's versatile. I said, Maitland-Niles was the best versatile player we had in the team. He can play every position. He can play across the front. He can play across the back. He can play across the middle. He can do everything you need. Gets rid of him. Staggers his growth. Now look at him. No telling what he could have been. These players, these younger players have to go out on loan to team. I don't know how many times me and Kenny have talked, and I've told him, I said, why can't we send these players to places like Dortmund, Hamburg, Red Bull, so they can learn fast up-tempo football, the basics. When we watch them teams, when we sit back and watch those games, first thing they do, receive the ball across. First of all, they look at the move the ball. Look at the move the ball. Look at the ball. And then when we play teams like that, people are wondering like, wow, look at these teams. Look at these players. Look at it. Remember I told y'all about when we played Club Brugge? I said, I don't think this was a striker. Club Brugge probably could have put us to the sword because the way they're moving the ball.
Moving the ball.
Yep.
Look at Bodo Glimp.
Look at Conrad. They scored 2 goals against us, against this vaulted defense. Conrad scored.
Bodo Glimp, the way they're moving the ball, the way they score goals and move the ball.
Yeah.
Where do you think they got through in the Champions League? See, I know people don't want to hear it. They think you're mad. Like when you go on streams and you go, well, I think Max Diamond could go out on loan. You what? What do you want to wear? What do you want to get rid of Max Dowman for? Blah, 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 blah.
Don't want
And
to get rid of him.
hang on a minute. I said, hang on a minute. Take your Arsenal hat off and look at it from a player's perspective. He's got agents. He's seeing young players come through in other teams, and he's sitting on the bench not getting the opportunity. He hasn't touched grass since the Everton game.
Yeah, exactly.
They like the idea, guys. They like the idea of having a trophy. This trophy just sits there. Oh, yeah. Just keep it in the cabinet. You know what I mean?
Up the O's, man.
And every now and again, you take him out. But most times, he's just going to sit there and do nothing. After a while, you're going to think, well, actually, you know what? He's become quite of an antique. And I think we better sell him now. You know what I mean? Because he's not being used. But they just like this idea that we've got this youngster who's we know is talented. We know, people are saying he's as good as this one and this player. But at the end of the day, the only way this guy's going to get even better is if you play him, if you're brave. And the thing is, Arteta will want to take credit for when he brought him on in the Everton game. Of course he's going to want to take credit. All these little records of, he's the youngest player to start in this game and score. He likes all of that. He likes all of this.
It's all for show, man.
That's all. It's all. So his footballing career it's not being used. So that therefore, if you ain't going to use him, send him out on loan and let him go and play some proper football and learn. That's why that's why we need a proper manager that understands tactics, understands attacking football, and understands the players that he's got here. Because can you imagine Enrique with the likes of Ethan, with the likes of Miles Lewis-Skelly?
He would have started tonight's game if Luis Enrique had been in charge of Arsenal, Max Dowman starting that game tonight.
100.
Look at let's look at where Doué was when Desiree Doué came into the team last year, and then look at him this year.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Facts, man. Facts. Scoutmaster, big up to you. Welcome to the community, my friend. All you have to do is look at Aidan Heaven. Cheers for Arsenal. Bring me, Ethan, and MLS to the theatre this summer. I'm telling you now, Man United are going to move madness in the summer. Yeah. I'm telling you that now. Yeah. They are one point away from doing crazy stuff next season.
Champions League is going to suit them well because they are going to be able to go to the store and get what they need off the shelf. Trust me.
And the thing is, what people don't realise against Manchester United, now they're in the Champions League, it is still every single player's dream to play for Real Madrid or Man United.
100%.
If Man United come calling for a player and Arsenal come calling for a player,
they're going to Man U. They're going to Man U.
Yep. In Liverpool.
Yep.
And Liverpool.
And the thing about it, guys, is that
we've got to be worried about.
Yeah, but I'm saying we could have built up our credibility, all those years, 20 odd years of, not winning something. If we had won a Champions League, won a few more titles, because they said it's shocking to know that after 2004, unbeaten, that I would say to you, DJB, we will never ever win the Premier League again. You're joking, brother. You're joking.
You need to go hospital.
And we're going to get a manager that plays defensive football.
Yeah. But it's true what Shane says. People going about, he's been here 7 years. He's contributed to a quarter of that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. But, but we are going to head off, guys. We got sidetracked. We got sidetracked.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
We always get sidetracked. But, Matty, absolutely. Big up, everybody. Always. It's absolute brilliant having you on the show. Normski, my right-hand man. It's our show. I always say when I share a show regularly, it's our show, my friend. It's the mingle. We've all had a mingle. Big up to every single one of you. All your comments. I always say you don't have to agree with us. You don't have to disagree with us as long as it's respectful. That's all we ask for. It's a football channel. Big up to every single one of you. Make sure you sub to Aaron that's been in the chat. Gianni's been in the chat. Go and follow Gianni. Brother Rashid as well has been in the chat. Make sure you follow Rashid. And Jez as well came in earlier. Make sure
everybody,
Everybody.
Normski, just go and follow everyone. We're doing all sorts of stuff. Big up to everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow tea time with Kenny Ken. I wonder how he's feeling after tonight. Be interesting. Love listening to the lads taking Athletic the next week. Yeah, it's going to be I'm going to be like this next week, next Tuesday.
The emoji. Come on, let's all get the emojis out, guys.
I'll be a poor man Gorkarez next week. I'll be doing this.
Yeah. You dare not. The thing is, DJ B
He
dare not do this. He dare not do this. He will do this, but he won't do this.
If he scored a Champions, if we make it the Champions League,
let's ask the question, DJ B. If he scored the winner in the Champions League, will you do that?
Oh,
yeah, he will.
I might have to be tempted. But don't tell
me. He will do it. He'll do it. Kenny'll do it. Kenny's gonna be right there next to him doing it. If we win the Champions League.
Yeah. Big up to everyone on that note. I'm not doing it at the moment. I'll tell you what I will be doing if the manager leaves the football club. I'll be doing all sorts, but that's another story.
He'll be doing half league then.
Oh man, oh God, I'll tell you.
24-hour streams, guys.
Big up to everyone. And on that note, we are out of here. Big up to everyone. Stay safe. Love. Bless.
Cheers, everybody.